Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and you are on the ArchieLuxury channel. That's right, guys. We are on the ArchieLuxury channel. I got to get rid of this banner. How do I get rid of this banner, guys? I've been taken over. It's been taken over. What the fuck is this? How do I get rid? Oh, here we go. It's a screenshot. Oh, that's what it is. How the fuck did I get rid of that? Okay, guys, we're going to start the show. We're going to start the show, and we're going to have an amazing show. I'm going to talk all the skeletons today. All the skeletons. You want to know the skeletons? We're going to bring them out. We are going to bring them out. And best of all, we're going to play the best intros. That's right. We're going to play the best of the best, the introductions. That's right. You know, no point having these intros if we're not playing them.
Let's play Bum Chunks together.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I love
Thank you so much for your support.
January, February, into March and April. Same way too.
Thank you.
May, June or July.
Fucking hell! Horrid!
I never
Absolutely
let a day
horrid!
go by
I give you shower and you
for
snaky
you to
with me.
remember,
What the
just
fuck
in
did I do
case
to
you go
you?
away in August or September, in October and November, not to mention warm December. I love
Half a dozen pieces of fucking
so another
shit.
year has gone. I'm ready for the next one too.
If I can be with you.
Every single second, every minute, every hour of the whole year too. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I love you.
I'm ArchieLuxury. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.
Just want to, I am sure that Lord is watching this program as well because he cannot stop watching you because it's basically very attractive to you sexually. Even so that he is not into men's, but eventually he is.
Lord, help me.
Yes, sir.
spent too much money.
I respect you. I will remain.
Okay, I
standing.
respect you too. I love
no
you.
hard
You can
feelings.
leave now because your time
But
is
goodbye.
important.
I gotta be totally honest with you. I don't want to carry on this bullshit that everything is a struggle. I've got to be totally honest with you. I actually have a tax bill kind of due, and this money would be extremely helpful to meet some obligations that I've got.
In October and November, not to mention warm December, I love you. Though another year has gone, I'm ready for the next one too. Every single second, every minute, every hour of the whole year too. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Holy fuck! What the fuck? I'm looking in the mirror!
I love you.
Hey guys, that's ArchieLuxury. That's one of my old intros. Jesus Christ, there were people there I'm no longer friends with. But hey, that's okay. We run the intro. Guys, now let's have a look what is going on. So we've got a good topic today. Why does plastic annoy me? And I just want to have a bit of a talk about the Jake the Yuppie situation. And, I got to be totally honest with you. I got a bit big for my boots. I thought I run the show. I thought I'm the big kahuna. No. It doesn't work like that. See, just because I'm wearing a Rolex Submariner two-tone doesn't mean I'm the boss. See, it's the punters who are the boss. It's the punters. Punters. We got a super chat here. Super duper chat. Patek Philippe, $50. Spill the beans, big boy. Yes, indeed. I've got to tell you guys, this is the situation. It is this is the way it goes, man. The way it goes is the punters vote. They decide what happens. It's not me who's the boss. It's the punters. The punters and that's it. They're the ones who decide what goes on. And if I don't follow the advice, well, there are massive repercussions. Let me tell you this now. There are massive repercussions. And what I mean by massive, like there's funding shortages, okay? There's no more funding. If you follow the wrong thing, you're not going to get the funding, and then you're fucked, because how do you run this business? I've got to, you're trying to develop talent. You need the funding. So I want to say with Jake the Yuppie, I got it wrong. I love Jake. I love the guy, but hey, he's toxic poison. You guys thought he was poison. He's stiffed angelic. I should have stood by the angelic. Angelic is the way to go. This is the way it works. You guys control the shots. That's right. You guys control the shots. And I've got to tell you, man, it's really difficult to control it. You've got to realize this. This is the way the world works. The way the world works. It's not fair. It's not just. It is what it is, man. And I'm afraid to tell you, guys, it's a pretty tricky dicky deal. That's right. Pretty tricky deal. So, in all honesty, this is the way it works there. Hey, Josh, how are you? I got a treat for you later, Josh. It's my son, Josh, just walking. He's going for a driving lesson. Can you believe that? Driving lesson. Holy fuck. He can practice in the Beamer. He can practice in the Beamer. We got another super chat for the night. Patek Philippe, $5. $5. I'm curious to know how much of an annoyance this is for Archie, seeing that plastic is winning the poll. Okay, so I've started the show and I'm running a poll. Is plastic a jerk? 40% say no. Now, I've got to tell you, with the plastic himself there, I love the guy. He's a big buff head, right? He's like the dumb jock. But this jock, he studied Maths 1, Maths 2, chemistry, physics. I did the fucking humanities. See, I did humanities. I did English was my major, modern history, ancient history, economics, accounting, and maths. Maths 1. That's what I did. See, he's a jock. And he did all the, even though he's a buff head, he did all the hard subjects. I did the humanities. Humanities is bullshit. They're dog shit subjects. Ancient history. Who wants to know about Caligius and patricians and plebeians? Who wants to know about these fucks? Nobody. Nobody really cares. Nobody cares about these fuckaroonies. Nobody cares about these guys, okay? Ancient history, that's exactly what it is. It's ancient fucking history. Ooh, we got the narc on. What's the narc one? I just checked this here. Hey, someone rang me. Got the narky poos coming on. What else can I say? I got to tell you something there. It's I got to be totally it's just this is the way it goes. We got narc in the background. Guys, you got to respect the punters. Why does plastic annoy me? He annoys me because he's glass jaw, Bob Hawke. He's Bob Hawke like. He can give the shit. He can give you the shit. But you fight back and he turns really nasty. You say something bad against one of his decisions. Oh, fuck. You know, hell have no fury like a plastic scorned. And he's a very difficult guy. And everything plastic, what pisses me off with plastic, everything he does, he's got a reason and he makes the best decisions. And my decisions are crap. That's the thing. Real World Curly is saying unsustainable. What's unsustainable, Sunshine? What is unsustainable, Real World? Come on. Bob Hawke, great reference for the 90% viewership from the US. Okay. Thank you. Who said that? That was who said that? It's JT. JT, thank you, JT. I appreciate the comments there. And we've got a third super chat from Patek Philippe. $5. I'm curious to know how much of annoyance this is for Archie, seeing that plastic is winning the poll. Very annoying. Let me say that to you. He is very annoying. Okay. Yes, it is really annoying. Okay. Of course it's fucking annoying. What do you think? Why does plastic annoy me? Because he's a fuck. He doesn't listen, and he's loudmouth, and he's really, you know, what I say, he's a friend. He's not a friend. He's an acquaintance. Okay. Because he's a smart ass little cunt. He's got to be right. He's one of these guys. Fuck, I'd hate to be married to the fuck. That's for sure. You imagine being married to him. He's always got to be right. He can't be wrong. He knows the law according to plastic is and you know, he rules a tight ship. The guy rules a tight ship. I say anything, you know, he's got all the reasons in the world to get rid of the Beamer, and then he's got all the reasons to get the Audi. Doesn't matter. Bit of fact there. We got another super chat. Nelson Oliveira, $10. Nelson sent me. I'm going to have a lunch with plastic again. Nelson Oliveira, $10. Arch, before I send 50 to add to the chair fund, when will the chair be picked up? The punters would like a date. Example, September 20 for the show, so you can review a date, Archie. Actually, I will have the chair done before the anniversary of the burglary, which was the 22nd of October. How's that? 22nd of October. That's right. That's when the burglary took place in the studio. Patek Philippe, $5. Rank from most annoying to least. Narc, plastic, TGV, Jake. Most annoying, TGV, plastic, Narc, Jake. There you go. There we go. That's... And we got T-Dub. Just when I'm starting to sink, we got T-Dub. Hey, T-Dub, what's going on?
Morning, Arch.
Am I banned?
Morning, mate.
Am I banned, Arch?
Just getting ready. I've got to get up to the just got to get up to the chemist and said plastic, mate. He's cuddly. He's cuddly, mate, but he's grizzly cuddly, you know? He's grizzly cuddly. He's a statey. He's a statey, mate, and he's a very smart man, very intelligent.
He's a statey.
I think.
He's a statey. He is intelligent.
You are right. Yeah, it's getting there, mate.
He'd be a bad drunk, don't you think?
But he's smart, mate. He is very intelligent. Very intelligent man.
He would be he'd be an angry drunk, wouldn't he? What sort of drunk would he be?
Oh no, I think he'd be happy. I don't think I've ever really heard plastic go, you know, berserk. I mean,
we've got Narc on too. Sorry, I didn't realize Narc doesn't have keys anymore.
You are so fucking spineless, Archie.
I didn't realize you didn't have keys anymore.
No, I refuse to accept keys. Tan, stop spamming my fucking email with keys. Archie, you are spineless. Let me just say this. You do not get rid of Jake. He's your friend.
I love Jake. He's my friend.
Why the fuck are you getting rid of him?
Because the punters have spoken. I don't run the show. I'm not
trolling you, Arch. They love him.
They're trolling you, mate. They're trolling you, mate.
Just don't listen to them. You get rid of plastic. You get rid of plastic. The guy fucking didn't show respect. Didn't ask advice about the fucking Audi. Didn't ask you advice. Didn't ask the punter advice about the watches. No respect. It comes on. Same stick.
I
Say,
don't
Toby, shut
agree.
the fuck up.
Don't get
Shut
rid
the
of
fuck up.
don't get rid of plastic.
Shut the fuck up. All he does is shows his fucking blues. He doesn't do characters. Fuck him. He shows no respect. Did he ask for advice about the Audi? No.
No, he doesn't.
All right. Who cares if he's successful? Who cares if he's got a great family? Who cares if he loves his wife? Who cares if he's got a great collection? It doesn't matter if his collection is better than yours, Arch. Fuck him. He shows no respect.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly it. Right? I want to bring this. This is a fucking perfect 3-piece Rolex collection. This is the three.
No. We've done this. No. We've done this shtick. No, we haven't finished with plastic. Fuck him. Fuck his lunch. Tell Nelson Landler to stick his $100 up his ass. Right? Plastic shows no respect to fucking throwing his face that he's got a great family and wife and collection. How dare he do that to you, Arch?
Yes.
He's dissing you, saying, look at my collection, look at my family. My wife loves me. Right? Fuck him. Yeah. That's all he does. He comes on and trolls you. He's relentless. Does he say, Arch, how's it going, buddy? How's things? No. He trolls you about your collection. About your shitty share portfolio.
I don't even have a share portfolio.
Exactly.
It's harmless trolling. No, it's harmless trolling.
No. Fuck plastic. Does he do characters? No.
I got to grab the super chat. Loose tooth, $2. Sorry, you got another super chat.
Hello, this is ArchieLuxury. ArchieLuxury on the ArchieLuxury channel.
Come to Thailand with us and learn some of these pre-ops.
This is the second interview.
To push that shit.
Joined with my beautiful host,
Rise.
John Sakahornis.
Rise, baby.
Hello, John. How are you?
Learn some of these pre-ops. Push it. Rise, sunshine. Push it. Flip 'em over. Push that shit. Right, baby. Push it.
I'm just feeling really depressed at the moment, John.
Spot the Adam's apple.
Don't have another drink.
Push it. To push that shit. Push it. Rise, sunshine. Push it. Slide it in there. Push it in the back door there, you know. Push it. Flip 'em over.
Maybe I was wrong to be friends with this guy in the first place.
Everything has a price in Thailand.
Push it. Flip 'em over.
Have a drink.
Push it.
I'm early, tucked the wrong lane. Stuck it in the header.
Push it. Tuck it in. Flip 'em over. Push it.
Where are we up to there?
We're up to nowhere, Jono.
Push it. In the back door there, you know. Push it.
Get in the header.
Slide it in there. Push it.
Trying to buy your wife.
If you're a Sheila, you got the rags on it.
Flip 'em over. Push it.
Header.
Push it.
Don't have another drink.
Push it. Rise, sunshine. Push it.
The bitches don't put out.
It'd be your time of month. You got the rags on it.
I can't fucking understand this shit. You just talk to me in riddles.
Don't have another drink.
Where's that plastic? Where's that plastic, Arch?
Yeah.
It's withholding. It's a withholder. All he comes in and trolls you about his bluesy. That's all he does.
Look, I got to tell you something. I don't even really want one. I like having my two-tone blues. To be completely honest with you, it's not about money.
Exactly.
It's not about anything. I actually.
That's what I was going to say. Would you really want a bluesy again, Arch? Would you want a bluesy again?
You mean I've got a bluesy, but I mean you mean a solid gold one? Look,
no, solid gold. Yeah, like what's the one you had?
I think it's a beautiful watch. It's a very, very beautiful watch. It's a lot more.
No, it's over the top. No. Look, he's belittling you, Arch.
No,
he bought that just to show. Fuck him. You got Jake the puppy. That's your talent. That's your talent. He's your friend.
But just be careful of those.
I gotta read these super chats. We gotta catch up on these super chats. Hang on there. We got Patek Philippe $5.
Super chat.
I gotta do the super chats. Otherwise, if I don't do the super chats, it's going. Here we go. Next super chat is Patek Philippe $50. Fuck me dead. Tackle on Sov to Nelson's lunch. Tack on Sov to Nelson's lunch. Plastic said he'd invite.
Oh,
yes.
Sov and plastic.
Means talk on soft. not talk.
Talk on Sov to
tack. So add $50 to the $100.
Tack.
And take
add it on.
Tack on Sov.
Add it on.
Tack on Sov.
Yeah, I'm gonna
add it on.
I will take Sov because I know Sov. He doesn't drink or eat much. He's actually quite he's quite a
Sov's a gentleman. Sov's a gentleman.
Yeah, he went to a private school. You know that? He's not a fucking stadium.
Yes.
Sov is funny as fuck.
He's another very intelligent man. Good businessman.
Archie, Sov is funny off camera. Sov is one funny guy, isn't
he? The guy is
fucking
very
brilliant.
The guy is a genius. Like, he's so clever. He's so switched on. Very, very one of the loveliest guys you'd ever meet in your life.
Yeah, I like Sov.
Actually, I'm going to ring him up now.
Lovely. What did he do to GMT? He trolled GMT about his gold watch. He's not lovely.
Yeah, ring Sov. Ring Sov and tell him. Ring Sov and tell him.
He's an asshole. Sov is fucking boring. Seriously, him and his train sets.
I'll just ring him now, okay?
I like train sets.
Just going to ring him and say hey to him.
Dating, how you going, bud?
Sov. Hey, Sov. Sovy Poos. Yeah, mate.
Danny boy.
My band.
My band.
Fuck, drop the right bands.
Pushing, poking.
Just keep pushing and poking.
He's up there. No worries. He's busy. He's busy working. It's okay. Look, what I wanted to say. Anyhow, we'll definitely tack on Sov. We got Loose Tooth, $2. Was it banning Jake from chat or just the panel? It's just the panel.
You don't ban him. What about all the hours you spent grooming him, Arch? It's gone away.
John C, $2. Nah, do you think Blondie fights Oisin in Venice? Who cares? That's her business. Who cares?
Yeah,
who really cares?
Who cares?
What I do know is I'm so proud to have Blondie back on our screens. Blondie, come back. We love you. Okay?
TW, mute your fucking microphone.
P Clan, $5. The Archieverse are calling for the Pontiff's replacement to be a single middle-aged man who lives with his mum and wears an FP Jean. Thoughts? Thank you so much. There's T-Dub. T-Dub's.
Got the right.
T-Dub.
Fuck, I got the right bands.
Oh.
Look,
you know
who
Archie,
Fred Flintstone.
You know who you look like.
I just pulled a crap load of mail out of my mailbox. I don't know what all this shit is. I feel like throwing it in the bin. What's this referendum thing, Archie?
No idea. You know who you remind me of? When
I'm older.
Remind me of? T-Dub, you know who you look like, in my opinion? With those
when I'm older.
And the hat? Robert Trimboli. You know Robert Trimboli? Robert Trimboli. You look like Robert Trimboli.
Good old Bob.
Yeah.
Good old Racecourse Bob. Racecourse Bob.
Yeah, Racecourse Bob. Robert.
You've got silver too, you T-Dubs.
Cobalt, Danny Cobalt.
What the fuck?
You got a super chat, Arch.
This is me when I'm older.
Chat.
Wake up.
We got a super chat. We got Nelson Oliveira. Archie, I didn't realize Narc was such a piece of shit. What the fuck? Yes, actually, Nelson, you were talking.
No. Plastic is disrespectful towards you. No, didn't ask you advice for the watches, for the fucking Audi. Nothing.
That doesn't matter. He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to.
Yes, it
ask
does.
my
Yes, it does.
advice.
Yes, it does.
Why does he need to ask my advice?
I don't fucking know. I just think, you know what it is about plastic? It reminds you of the bullies who flushed your head down the toilet in 6th grade. Am I right? Yes or no? It brings back bad memories. Am I right?
Plastic himself there. I love Plastic, right? The problem is...
Wait. I was twitching now.
He never listens. Hey, Naki, look at this handsome man here in this photo on the plate. That's our T-Dub. T-Dub, how much would you give to go back to being that young man on the plate there? Look, that's how handsome T-Dub.
Look, and I want to talk about the chaos. You just keep fucking pushing and poking.
We got another super chat from Epic Paul, £5. Love Narc and Curly. AC3, wake up and take control of your show. Fight Dog Fiddler and the other woke fikers from Belfast. What about ye? What about ye? Who's
I just want to retract some comments about Mark Goldberg and him trying to.
Mark is my friend. Mark is
I'm
my
gonna
friend.
look. I agree. I'm going to retract the comments about him wanting to meet up with Greg Davis, the spree killer. I shouldn't have said that. No, I shouldn't have said that. I was out of line.
When did you say that?
No, this is on the gay WhatsApp group. I was out of line with that. I shouldn't have said that. No, I'm retracting it. I'm retracting it, Arch.
Okay, that's fine then. How are you going,
Right.
Naki? What's happened in your life?
Yeah, I just don't look.
Sorry, mate. I just dropped out. What did you say? What did you ask me? You were asking me something. I dropped out, mate. Sorry.
Archie, what's going through your mind? Well, you know,
Arch, what were you saying? What? How much would I give for what?
You just keep pushing up.
How much would I give for what?
To be young, like on that photo of that plate in Hong Kong. Go back in time.
Oh, mate, I'd give my
Yeah, the good leg. You'll give a good leg, right?
No, I don't think I'd give a leg. No. You always need a leg. You always need a leg to stand on.
What would you give to go back in time? Would you do things differently, T-Dub?
Look, I don't know. This is what I like about plastic.
Fuck plastic.
His analogy on things.
Where are his characters? He's withholding, TW.
The past is our future. The future is our past. How can you? How can I answer that? How can I answer that, Arch? Really, truthfully, a man would look at that and say, "Yeah, but gee, I was naive, Archie. I had a lot to learn. I was
here we go.
Gung ho. I was like a bull out of a gate, mate. A bull in a china shop. Bull in a china shop.
How many cliches?
And all the lessons had to be learned, Archie. All the lessons had to be learned. The life lessons. So would I want to go through all that again? Would I want to go through all that again? No.
Yes or no? Did you have to go through all that preamble? You could have said yes or no.
I'm a preamble guy, Narc. You've got to take the preamble with me, mate. But they're not rambling preambles.
You don't drive, T-Dub? You don't drive?
Not anymore, Archie, no. I used to drive for a living, mate. I used to drive buses.
Turn his volume down, Arch. It's too loud.
No, he's not. I can hear him perfectly.
Too loud.
It's the cars. Sorry, I'm on the road.
Not too loud at all.
It's too loud.
Who did you drive for? Which bus company? Who did you? The Gold Coast or Brisbane?
No, I drove for the Salvation Army. They're small buses, like Ford minibuses,
They had Toyota coasters. Toyota, they were coasters. Toyota.
No. On the Goldie, they had Fords because I had to go and do at Sunshine Ford. I had to go and trade up. They had because they got tax concessions, the army. So I had to take the old ones in and trade them up for new ones.
Arch, we don't give a fuck who we drove for. What the fuck?
But before that, I drove in Sydney, Archie. In the late 80s, I drove in Sydney.
Were you ever a taxi driver,
Arch, let's move on.
Not a taxi driver, mate, no.
Limousines?
Fuck's sake.
No, not limousine.
Eddie, what are we going to do with Arch? What the fuck?
Like, I had a cousin, I had a rally in Sydney he had a wholesaling business. And he didn't have a license for a while, so I went down there. I drove him round. We had to go every night. We used to hit the bricks.
Arch, this is riveting, Arch.
Okay, we've got Lux. Hello, Lux.
Archie, what the fuck is this nonsense? TW on the fucking main show talking about fucking buses.
Archie,
Fuck me, this is a new low in the Archieverse. Bear.
No, Lux, this is not a new low.
I have new respect for the bear. I actually have new respect for the bear. And you know what, Bear? I fucking love you. Please come back.
Pity, he's not coming back. Pity, he's not coming back.
Fuck me, dead.
Look, let me tell you this. What's happened with Jake the Yuppie? The people have spoken. They don't.
No. They're trolling you, Arch. They don't.
Look,
what about the hours you spent grooming him? Or him grooming you? I don't know the way it worked.
I know.
You don't.
an hour. We got the Zeal on the screen. Hello, Mr. Zeal. Or maybe he won't. Welcome, Jimmy.
Who's Mike the Snake?
Just an animation. I don't think it's real.
USA all day. You know the God's honest truth, man. You guys are blowing my mind. Mama. I still love you, girl. No matter what. USA all day.
Welcome, Jimmy.
Hey, man.
Jimmy's a good guy.
I appreciate that.
He is a bit drunk.
You guys are blowing my mind.
Jimmy, meet Mike the Snake.
Who's Mike the Snake?
Just an animation. I don't think it's real.
What? Huh? Who's Mike the Snake? You know the God's honest truth, man? I was actually live streaming.
Just an animation. I don't think it's real. He is a bit drunk.
Come on, man. You guys are blowing my mind.
I need some advice.
Your phone's your watch. I smoke the joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright. Come on, man. Huh?
Jimmy's a good guy.
What? Huh?
He is a bit drunk.
USA all day. Fuck yeah, brother.
I don't think it's real.
You guys are blowing my mind.
He is a bit drunk.
What? Huh? Who's Mike the Snake? Smoke the joint in the time of peace and in time of war. I still love you, girl. No matter what.
Okay, he's real. Fucking hell, that was a blow back to the past. There we go. That was Jimmy, the Jimmy segment. The interesting thing is the numbers are in for Jimmy, and I'm afraid we won't be renewing the contract, I don't think.
Come on, man. Oh.
T-Dub, how are you,
Jimmy
man?
gone. I gotta walk it, mate. I'm just gonna have a little gentle walk.
What happened with Jimmy's
thing? Turn the volume down. I'll turn his volume down a bit, okay? I'll turn it down. Hey.
Hang on, I can do that.
What happened with Jimmy's tea, Arch?
He wasn't bringing in the bucks.
And you are?
Economics.
And you are, Arch?
Hey, Naki Poo. Why are you so vicious? Why are you so nasty? When are you going to show your face? We want to see you. We want to see
At least you're engaged today, Arch. Lately,
we want to see you. We want to see you. Let's talk. Watches. By the way, I got a chance to get rid of my Reverso. Should I get rid of my Reverso?
Yep, definitely.
No.
Why?
No, don't get rid of it.
Get it gone.
Get it engraved, like you had your other one. Get it engraved again.
I can't.
You're just holding on that past, Archie. Get something you enjoy.
I kind of enjoyed the Reverso. I don't know. I think that's a nice 4-piece pair.
I haven't seen you
wear it. I'll have it, Arch, if you don't want it. I'll have it.
T-Dub would love to have a 4-piece pair like this, wouldn't you, T-Dub? Look, what a 4-piece.
Yes, lovely.
You would love that.
Very nice. I love the Speedy.
You'd cut the good leg off this, wouldn't you?
I love the Explorer. I love the Speedy. I love the Reverso. And I love the
when was the last
Bluesy.
time you walked Reverso?
That's a 4-piece. That's a 4-piece. Classic 4-piece meal deal there.
Hunger.
Nothing
buster.
wrong with that.
Hunger.
That's a hunger buster, mate. You can't go wrong with that.
Can't go wrong.
You see the Bluesy, the two-tone Bluesy, you've got the steel to protect the gold. So you don't have to put plastic on it. You don't have to worry.
No,
of course, it's going to scratch up a bit.
Yeah,
but Plazy's solid gold one. I've handled them, mate. He's right. Even his arm here. Oh, there goes a Lambo, boys. Blue Lambo.
Lambo. Wow. We got a super chat. Patek Philippe, $5. TW is a strategic move for Archie to grant Angelic the win in the battle for Self Yara against Jakey Poo. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got Patek Philippe, $5. Archie, you fired Jimmy, but you can't even read your own super chat. Fake fuss, fake face. There's one above this. Yes, we've just done that. We've just done that one there. Thank you, Patel. I got to tell you, Surdy Danny, Naki's fallen off the stream. Where's Naki Poo gone? Naki's left for the day. He's got customers at the chicken shop. He's got customers at the chicken shop early. 907.
See, when I had the two-tone Datejust, Arch, I surfed with it. I mowed the lawn with it, mate. I belted it, mate. I jet skied with it.
Selling that? Do you regret selling that?
Oh, of course, but at the time, you know, when I think back, it was a fucking stupid move. A very fucking stupid move. If I had hung on to it, I don't know what it'd be worth now. But the thing is,
you loved the watch. It was your watch.
I was newly married, mate. Pregnant wife, cash strapped. You know the story. But I took two less. Hey, doll. I took a haircut on it, and because it was cash.
You needed the money at the time. Rancher, how are you?
Well, I heard Narc was taking the piss out of you, so I figure I would come on and show my support for Narc.
That's a very friendly thing to say, Rancher.
Where's Narc?
That's not very friendly.
That's friendly. Narc.
Archie, get rid of this GLC and stop fannying about. I've never seen you wear it. Get something you do like.
I do like it.
Okay,
I love it.
Wait. Oh, there's super chat.
Here we go. Super chat. P. Glenn, smartest guy in Australia, $2. Does TW consider himself a terrible, nasty drunk?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am, and that's why I'm not drinking. I'm off the booze. I am an arsehole when I'm on it. I'll freely admit that.
T-Dubs, I thought you were off it because you dropped it all in supermarket.
Well, you see, actually, once you've been off it for a while, you can gain these asshole powers back. You don't necessarily have to be drunk to be an asshole. You just have to work a little harder at it.
Yeah, I'd prefer to be. What is it? Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I'd prefer to be. Who was the nice one? Dr. Jekyll.
Dr. Jekyll,
Mr. Hyde. Yeah. I'd prefer to be Dr. Jekyll.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be an arsehole. I can be, but it's just. I don't want the anxiety. I don't want the tension. I don't want to be sick. I don't want to be hurting other people's feelings. And
just like Archie doesn't want to.
You know, it's a bit of a privilege after the shit that I carried on with on Archie's stream that he's allowed me back on, which is I'm grateful for because it's giving me a little bit of a kick up the arse.
You've got things settled out. You've got accommodation.
Are you going to read that super chat? Are you going to read the Archie?
Here we go. Super chat. Patel Philippe, $5. TW, who would you side with in these wars? Angelic or Jake? Curly or Narc? Bear or Plastic? And Tan or Rancher? So firstly, Angelic or Jake? Who would you side with?
Angelic. I'd have to. Angelic.
Curly or Narc? Curly.
I'd have to go Curly. I seem to know Curly more than Narc. Narc. I don't know. I don't know.
Weird. Narc is weird. Narc is weird. Let's be honest. And we got Bear or Plastic. Oh, Bear.
Yeah.
Bear. Yeah, Bear. Plastic. Plastic. I think just wants to float. He wants to come in and out, do his little thing.
And then we got
just let him do that.
Tan. You'd have to go.
Oh, come on. That's it. No, I can't go into that. That's, you know what Tan is. And I know Rancher. I've been listening to Rancher and you for years. So how can you expect me to answer that question? I love the Rancher. I loved the Rancher years ago.
Like Robert Trimboli. You look like Robert Trimboli with that hat and those glasses, man.
I'm glad the Rancher's back.
Are you from Griffin?
I'm going to drop off and await Narc. So see you guys.
See you, Rancher.
Narc.
Sorry, bro.
Come back, Narc.
Are you from Griffin at all?
No.
Robert Trimboli was from Griffin. Robert Trimboli.
Yeah. That's up on the border.
Are you Italian? Sorry? Is your stock Italian? You Italian?
No. Scottish Irish, mate.
Scottish Irish. Scottish Irish. You're Catholic.
Anglo, mate. I'm an Anglo.
You're Catholic, but aren't you?
Not practicing, but I was brought. Yeah, I was born in a strict Roman Catholic family, but my religion.
Got the
you don't recognise the Church of England, do you?
I don't really recognise any church anymore. I tried going back to the church with my ex-wife, and because she was from the Philippines, strict Roman Catholic, and I found myself in a vacuum, Arch. I found myself in a vacuum.
My band.
So
you sent me the fucking email. My band.
No, you're never banned there.
Plus, I had some nasty childhood experiences with the carry on with the schools, with the.
Yeah, they were brutal. They were brutal, TW.
Oh, brutal, yeah, mate.
$10. Archie, what went through your mind when you arrived to lunch early, ordered appetizers, and spotted plastic not respecting your time, arriving late, wearing a gold... Actually, he wasn't late. He went to get a cake. He went to get a present. No, he wasn't late.
Yeah.
He told me.
Look at that. He got your cake, Arch. He got your lovely cake.
Yeah, it was actually... The kids actually really liked the cake. My wife's not a big cake eater. That's why she's so thin. But the kids loved it.
I thought it was a very thoughtful and kind gesture.
That was kind. That was kind.
Archie, put my.
And he let you wear the solid gold sub. You put the solid gold sub on.
Put mine and T-Dub's face next to mine and T-Dub's at the same time. Put next to each other. Look, I'm going to be T-Dubs when I'm older. Look at that.
Are you guys related?
Yeah, he's my dad.
Oi.
I got the sea master. This is bull.
You know what I'm wearing, Arch?
What's that?
I'll show you. Hang on. People walk past.
Smoking probably.
You might call it a shitter. You might call it a shitter.
TW, smoking. That's beautiful. That looks nice.
No, it's a shitter. It's a shitter, but they're discontinued now. It's the Citizen Eco Drive Marine, I think it is. It is an actual ISO 200 meter waterproof rated.
TW, smoking's not really good if you've got cellulitis.
No, I'm just nibbling, mate. I'm not fully into it. I've got a patch on. I'm just having just to calm down a bit.
What's wrong, man? What do you need to calm down?
Oh, after the last week I've had, mate. But I got no one to blame but myself for not looking after myself. I thought I was going to lose my leg.
You joking?
I thought I was going to lose my leg.
Thought I'm going to lose my fucking leg.
Was it that bad?
Do you want me to go into graphic detail or?
No, it is.
I mean, it's very painful. It's a very painful condition. So be very conscious, Archie, of your legs and your feet. Now moving forward, be very conscious of your legs and your feet.
What would you have done differently? What caused it? What would you do differently?
Well, it wasn't my fault, Archie. I got thrown on a bus.
Someone else's fault. I understand that.
Yeah, I got thrown, and the bus driver did admit that he said I did it, but then he said it was the sticky brake on the bus. Now, listen to this for a trippy story. The other night when the last time I was in the ED, I went outside and I ran into a lady who was the lady who helped me up on the bus. Her name is Peter. And I went over to say, can I borrow a racehorse off you? Like there's a little cigarette, like with tobacco, just a racehorse, small cigarette. She said, you remember me? And I said, what? She said, I helped you up on the bus. She was in the ED. She'd had a fall on crossing a road on a roundabout. Now, we got talking and she said, she's homeless. She's living in a tent. I said, what? A solo by herself, a woman. She must have friends, I guess, but she's homeless.
How old is she?
Oh, she looked about my age about my age, I guess, or younger.
You inviting her into your
place? And I said that. No, mate. No. No.
Why is that, T-Dub?
No.
I don't fucking know the thing. My band.
Because it's my place, Archie. It's my place. I can do what I want. Except I can do what I want. I'd rather not say, mate.
Okay.
I've just got one bed. I've got a double bed.
You wouldn't invite her in?
No, because I've got to look after myself.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. JJ, how are you?
Hello, Arch. Hello, Blues Brothers.
I'm all bent.
You guys look very similar. Who's this? Before and way before?
Yeah,
this is my dad. This is me.
It
this
there,
is
man.
dad.
What do you think? We
This
got
is
another
a-
super chat
this is
from
Sturdy
Nate.
Danny's future.
Sorry.
Nah, Danny will be all right.
Sorry, stop. Patel Philippe, $5. Blonde Dungeon has been very good the past few weeks. Jimmy C, Curly, Mental Jock, Angelic, Blonde D, Ron the Shrink, Powie, T-Dub, Jojo, JJ, etc. Keep it up, guys.
Yeah, man. Late night dungeon action.
$3 Squally, NATO, and we got Mobster, $2. TW, can you still get it up? Of course he can.
I can get it up and just drop one of those blue pills,
Is there any
Archie.
chance you could rekindle the flame with your Filipino ex-wife?
Oh, come on, Archie. No, I can't do that. I told you. It's over. Finished. Once you divorce, that's it. I divorced her, mate. I divorced her. I sent her up to the Family Law Court in Brisbane. I didn't even turn up. I got my solicitor to get a town agent. And the town agent told my solicitor that she was crying. And I thought, what's she crying about? She was with a guy that was looking after her. Right? I said, well, fucking marry him.
Yeah.
You know, get on with your life. But they can't remarry because there's no divorce in the Philippines. Officially, in the eyes of the church, we're still married.
Oh, I see.
But would I ever get? No. She's a Capricorn and I'm a Piscean. Bad mix.
Oh,
it's very strong-willed.
Oh, I think, yeah, a lot of these Asians are very strong-willed anyhow, you know.
Well, they want to control the household, you know. They're very much like that, and that's the way it is there. They run the house, they run the finances. The man doesn't. In the Philippines, men really don't spend a lot of time with their missus. They're either out doing their thing, driving cabs or fishing, or so social media has taken off in a big way in the Philippines. So there's a lot of people on that, and really, if it wasn't for the Filipino women, the Philippines would fall into a heap overnight. I went there in Corey time, after Marcos.
Oh, Corey Coracino, that's right.
Yeah, remember the People's Revolution?
Yes.
And they had the coup d'etat.
So bad. Were the Marcoses so bad?
Oh, horrendous, mate. Imelda was a stone cold killer. She was a stone cold killer, mate.
Yes.
Reagan only kept him there because it was a strategic position for the Navy and the Air Force. Subic Bay and Clark Base.
Now here we go.
Angeles City.
Epic Paul, £2. Religion is man-made BS monitored by kitty. Yes, that's exactly right. Okay, we're just going to turn yours a little bit softer there, Tito.
There we go. Look, boys. Lambo.
He's gone. Okay, no worries. JJ, we're back. JJ.
Done with the filler, Archie? Done with the filler?
Done with the filler. We got a super chat here. Epic Paw, £2. Religion is man-made BS monitored by Kitty. Yes. And we've got Patel Philippe, TW, over the years, I've never figured out why Archie feels the need to speak pidgin to any Asian he meets.
What does that mean?
Why is that?
What is
Thank
pidgin?
you. Pidgin English. You come with me, you know, pidgin English. JJ, how you going, man?
I'm going well, Arch. What's going on in your world?
I got someone who wants to buy my Reverso. Would you sell it if you were me? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
Tell me.
Pennies on the dollar, Arch. Pennies on the dollar, I would
What do you
sell.
think? What do you think?
Yes, I would sell it.
You would. Why would you sell it? You love. It's JJ Lecoute. It was you. That was your name. You love the Reversos.
It makes me sleepy.
Hey,
Arch.
JJ.
It makes me sleepy. Hey, T-Dubs. How are you doing?
It's a very nice dress watch, Art. You put that on when you put the good bag of fruit on, going out for dinner with the wife. You put the Reverso on, mate. And
I don't think that's. I sold the Patek.
You don't need
this watch
anything else.
Is so beautiful. Yes.
You don't need anything else.
What's going on, Jakey?
Day after day after day. 4 days of fucking vitriol. Oh, Jake was mean to me. Over and over and over again. Jake this, Jake that. And then you call me fucking boring.
Oh dear, I've been in bed.
And you've cried about the same thing for 5 days fucking straight. I thought we had a bromance going. 4 days he's talking about me for an hour each day while I'm not here. Angelique, let's make up.
We all respect you and love you. You won't listen.
Oh, you're not listening to me. I fucking told you.
I don't have to listen to children, Jake. I was going to bed.
I'm about to burst my load.
Just shut up!
Oh, you all ganged up on me. Just
I'm going to the toilet.
over and over.
Arch, there has been a rumor that Jake is here for your...
Hey, I love those guys. You guys are both great. I love Jake.
Shut up!
And I love my friend Angelique.
We're all tired. I was going to bed.
I support both of you to the death.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Jake is here for your...
He's scared.
You're a little boy. Be quiet.
1 minute. You couldn't even take it off Lux either.
No, you're all children. You know nothing. I know what cunts are. The 2 little cunts came out of my dick. My dick. I know what cunts are. I raised them.
How can we fix this mess? How can we fix it?
Why don't you shut up, you little shits?
Angelique has to apologize to me.
You're out of your mind.
He's scared.
Hey.
Arch, this is how it's going to work. Respect your elders. Shut up, you fucking child. Pick up the fucking guitar. Pick it up, you fucking dickhead. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick up the fucking guitar and play it. Pick it up, you fucking child. Pick it up. I said pick it up, kid. Oh, fuck off, Jay. What for? What the fuck for? Why? We're all tired. I was going to bed.
Well, because someone mentioned it. Someone mentioned it, and so it came up.
Hey guys, how are you? I'm in Hong Kong.
Welcome.
Yeah, those were the days there. Those were the days. JJ. Yes.
Watched a very interesting show this morning on Kai-Tak.
Yes.
It was they actually built Kai-Tak. It was for the when the Japanese invaded, you know, they needed a runway, basically.
What
so they used
that airport now. That they built houses there, or what? Where is that? I'm trying to think where it is. Is that where TST is? Is it where is it? Is it Kowloon? What is it?
No, it's Kowloon Bay. Yeah, Kowloon Bay. They put there's 2 runways, and the runways go out, and they have to come in over Kowloon, then they have to turn a sharp 47 nearly degrees right into landing.
Yeah.
And then the takeoff. There's 2 runways. But when the Japanese used the allied prisoners of war and the locals as well, there was a lot died. So that was pretty bad. And then I can't remember
Here we go.
It was $2.
$2. Arch, did you know why Higgy wants to JJ's junk? No idea. Arch, did you know Higgy wants to JJ's junk?
He wants to look at it. Arch, he wants to look at it, he said.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, T-Dub, no, that's exactly right. That was a great documentary.
Arch, enough commiserating about divorces and other bullshit. We got business to attend to today. Orders of the day.
Yes.
First order of business is we're going to wish Kelly a happy birthday from on her own time.
Happy birthday, Kelly. Kelly's birthday.
Kelly's birthday. And it also happens to be
Kelly.
It also happens to be someone else's birthday today, Arch, who we need to recognize and wish a happy birthday in heaven to Blue Shirt Buddha.
Oh my God, Blue Shirt Buddha.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That is correct.
Blue shirt. It's his birthday today, is it? Blue shirt.
For fuck's sake, get TW off, Arch. TW, you're fucking dodging material. You're not main show material.
Yeah.
Can't I be both?
T-Dub, thanks for coming on, man. We will chat to you
Yeah,
later.
mate, I've got to get in now. I've got to get into the shots. I'll see you. Catch you later, boys.
Love you.
Have a good
Thanks for
day.
coming on. Thank you.
For fuck's
JJ.
sake, Arch, you got JJ here who hates being on here. You said the other day it's not been fun. You make it worse by having fucking TW on. Hi, JJ, by the way. How are you, buddy?
How you doing, Narc? How's your poker going?
Good, buddy. Good, good. I'll let you guys have a chat. Look, JJ's hasn't been happy with you lately, Arch. He wants to run an opposing show, same time slot.
I do not want to run an opposing show at the same time slot. I have no interest in running an opposing show at the same time slot. I've been asked if I'm willing to, and I said if that's what Archie wants, I will do it. But I don't plan.
He's been trying to organise that. Ali Reza.
Am I trying to? I'm not trying to.
JJ just likes a bit of fun. He likes the watch talk. JJ,
no,
you're very happy with how your YouTube channel goes, aren't you?
No. He said it hasn't been fun on here. You said you're being disengaged. It hasn't been fun. He doesn't like.
Narc, I think you invent this stuff. You know this?
Ask him. I got clips.
You invent this stuff. What's wrong with your phone there? And we got Rancher on. Hello. Speaking of being disengaged, we got the Rancher on. What's going on, Ranch?
I'm just here to cheer on my hero. Get him, Narc. Get him. Get him. Get him.
I don't know how to come back from that.
Come on, we were having a nice moment. You were paying tribute to Blue Shirt on his birthday. What is going on?
Blue Shirt Buddha, what a wonderful man.
He was. He really was a heck of a nice guy.
I'm going to send you some nice pictures, Arch, being that you're unprepared today.
Yeah,
here we go.
What do you mean today?
Well, in general.
Anyway, Narc, sorry to interrupt. I'm just going to sit back quietly and watch you work. Thanks, man.
These are courtesy of Thomas Burnett. By the way, thank you, Thomas, for sharing these.
Thank you, sir.
There's one.
Thank you, sir.
And there's another.
Ah, yes.
Show the people.
This is with your friend, Clivers.
Show the people, Archie. Show them.
Show them. I'm bringing it up now on the screen. Here we go.
Or you could just simply describe them to everybody, like the golden age of radio.
Here we go. There's Blue Shirt.
Do you know where this is from, Arch? Do you know where this event is from?
Watch Time, New York.
Yes, that's right.
That's a couple years ago, wasn't it now?
I'm not sure what year, but probably, yeah.
He seemed so healthy there, didn't he? Look at that. He seemed he It's very sad. He's gone.
Yeah, one with Tommaso, and then there's another one with Bill Sanders.
Bill Sanders. We love our Bill Sanders. Even Clive is drunken the Bill Sanders Kool-Aid. Look at this. Here we go. Bill Sanders. We'll bring it up on the screen now. Let's have a look at this here. Good memories indeed. Look at that. Bill Sanders and Blue Shirt Buddha. He's just a happy enthusiast. You know, he loved his watches. He loved his watch talk. That was his main hobby, watches, wasn't it? Rancher,
his weekend watch talk was probably some of the best watch talk on YouTube, hands down.
Yeah.
Watch talk with the punters. We need a replacement.
Yeah, it's very sad he's gone. And
yep.
He was a lovely guy. Unfortunately, Clivers, you know, I didn't manage to speak with him after yourself and Dog Trainer left the show in abrupt manner. But it was still, he's a very kind guy.
He always did. Well, you know, he always kind of had a thing like love the sinner, hate the sin. So he always did like you, in the very end.
Yeah, yeah. It's such a horrible thing because I remember the time when we had a we were raising money for him, and you were so enthusiastic. You wanted to get him to talk to us, and unfortunately, Clivers, he wasn't well. Clive.
No, he wasn't. He was getting better there for a while, and then it just started telling all the phone calls. I mean, just see him going down just slowly every day.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah. It's very sad, Clive.
Yeah.
And we never know how much time we've got. Like, you've had a few close shaves.
No, not really. I've got like a long beard now.
Yes. You've had the Reaper knock at your door, Clivis, haven't you?
Yep. A few times.
How do you find that with the Reaper?
When it's time, it's time. Truthfully,
Yeah,
I've been living.
You fight it? You don't just give in easily, but do you?
Oh man, are we gonna start talking about death?
We're gonna start talking about death. I've been living on I should have probably died like 3 or 4 times in my 20s. So every day past 21 is probably a blessing.
Patek Philippe, $5. Arch, I think to motivate the dungeon dwellers, it would be nice if you started one after this show and ran it for 30, 45 minutes.
That's extra work, Arch. What do you think about that?
Actually, today's not a good day. We'll do it tomorrow because I've got to go and I got a friend of mine whose birthday it is. I got to go and say happy birthday to a good friend of mine.
Are you going to slurp his noodle?
He's a good friend, and I want to go and say hello to him. Thomas Burnett, $10. Happy birthday, Bruce, a.k.a. Blue Shirt Buddha. Gone but not forgotten. He would be 60 today. Fuck. 60.
Yep.
My God, 60. That's not old, is it? 60.
No.
Fuck me dead. 60 today. Okay, fair point. Thank you. Making that noise. That's snarky, is it? Yeah, it's snark.
He's spray painting his sneakers.
Yeah. No, I must admit, I had a lot of good shows with. We did some great shows with Blue Shirt. He always. I remember. You remember the watches he had? He had the Explorer 2
and the Explorer
and the Explorer 1, 39 mil. It wasn't the was it the T-Rex or it was? I don't think it was the T-Rex hands. Was it?
I don't know. It may have been actually. Well, I can't remember actually.
He traded both of those in to get the two-tone bluesy 41 mil. He loved that. Is his wife still enjoying that watch?
I don't know. I probably need to call and say hello. Well, assuming his phone number is still on. I don't know if I have her phone number because, you know, yeah. I kind of feel gratified about that. He actually took my advice because he called his AD literally the morning at Gunther's AD like the morning of the release of the new watches. That's how he got his Bluesy 41 two-tone 41. So I feel kind of
loved that watch. And then he had 3. He had the Doxa.
Yep.
He had the Bluesy, and what else? What was the third one? He had a
Thomas Burnett says yes that he did have the T-Rex hands version. No, Thomas is always really involved with Watch Talk with the punters. Actually, Thomas, have you ever thought of maybe taking up the mantle, dedicated to Blue Shirt Buddha? Just throwing it out there because that was a labor of love, and you could tell that everyone there really enjoyed watches and enjoyed each other. Not in a biblical sort of way, but you know. Wait, is Narc still there?
No, Narc is gone. Narc is gone. Yep. No, I think it was a
And also, Thomas Moran said he had 1861.
Sorry, you had a what?
He had the 1861 Speedy.
Oh, got you.
Yep.
Was there a Seiko there as well, or no?
I can't. Yeah, he actually had some just everyday brands, and yeah, he wasn't a snob. He was an enthusiast. He wasn't a snob.
Yes. When did you first meet Blue Shirt Buddha, Clive?
I honestly don't know.
Did you ever meet him in person?
No, I didn't. I was going to go to Watch Time New York, and I can't remember, something came up.
You've never been to New York, but
no, I've not. I've got a sister. My sister always been trying to get me to go, but he always loved his docs, and he always tried to indoctrinate me with that. All right. Well, what time are you ending the show, Arch?
Usual time. Why's that, Clive?
I'm just curious.
I got to tell you, man.
And he owned a Monaco, and he had a Tudor Peps. Yeah. I'm kind of bummed out talking about Blue Shirt.
That's okay, man. That's okay. It's good to remember. Blue Shirt Buddha, we love you. And I got to tell you, after my terrible incident, I wanted nothing but a two-tone Submariner, Blue Shirt Buddha style. And
yep,
I absolutely love that piece. And part of the reason I think I love that watch is because he really loved his, and I just thought it's made him so complete. I suppose I bought the watch trying to get the closure and the happiness out of that I could see he had with the watch. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And sometimes I respect watch collectors because I respect the watch collector personally more than the actual watch. Yes. There's a watch. There might be someone out there who has one watch. It might be, it might be a Tag Link, and it's what they like, it's what they enjoy, and they don't listen to anybody else. They get what their heart desires, and they wear it accordingly. Now, has everyone else gone? Now, JJ's left.
JJ's left there. Yep. Yeah. It's a.
Make the mistakes. Rancher rub the dog leash. Unfortunately, no. The mug only works one way, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But that's actually not a bad idea.
No, I got to tell you, what's happening in your collection, Clivers? Tell me, give me some update there, please.
No, actually, I just went to let me stand and salute real quick. Wait, okay. Yes. Like I said, I got like a little Tissot PRX chronograph, blue, and a Tudor 58. Just on a. Also came with an extra Jubilee brace when they put the Jubilee on with the clasp, and try to make it kind of like the 54, and it's actually a great little combination. Met with a bunch of watch enthusiasts. Yeah, actually. But remember when a bunch of us had the 165/70s, and we're pitting the Jubilees on those?
Yes.
I think that also kind of like a throwback to early Rolex. I think that's also a hell of a good combination.
Got you. Tell me this: any signs of downsizing, getting a compact collection? What number are you at the moment with your watches?
You see, it's tough, and I kind of think which ones do I really want to keep? And that's actually Bill's actually going to Bill Sanders at Watch Art Sci, which he also has weekends live streams at Saturday at 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. But he also has live streams with questions like this. And what do you look for? What do you value? Is it the aesthetics? Is the horological value? Does the watch have a good story? Or are you just doing it to impress other people? Are you just following the hype?
Yes.
Like I've got the local watchmate, though, really. Of course, everyone likes the Larique and everyone likes the Urban Jurgensen, but it's probably the 50s Seamaster 321. But because it's got the Omega 321. Meanwhile, the Gallet has the Omega 70, has the Valjoux 71, and it's not tiny like the Seamaster is, but everyone still wants the Omega just because the branding, the fame.
Mm-hmm.
And so
the Larique, are you going to get rid of it? Are you going to keep it? What's happening with that? Would you never sell it? How do you feel with it now?
Well, if let's see, it's tough.
I mean, you had some amazing pieces. You had that fucking Navy themes.
Yep.
EP. I never thought you'd get rid of that. You had the 321.
Right.
You had so many legendary pieces that I never thought you'd ever get rid of, and you did.
I did. Well, and the thing is,
the Larique is a similar thing. You can't help yourself.
Well, I don't know.
What's the best offer, and what's the best offer you've had so far?
Well, I don't know. On this one, on the other ones, I'm not going to say, because part of the I bought 3 extra ones, and part of the agreement is I would not disclose the terms under which these other gentlemen bought them, but they were satisfactory. I'll put it that way. I was thinking maybe 15 or 20,000 on the Larique, maybe.
Okay.
But it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough because it's just simply the association with it. It literally is like giving off one of your kids. Okay, and Darth Nega says,
you got rid of the 321, the 321 Speedmaster. That was an amazing story, amazing find. Every watch, it's an ultimate barnyard find.
Well, as is the Seamaster 321. On the other hand, it's just like too protective of it, because something happens, that big old soft bezel, you scratch that dot off over the 90, and you're screwed. Yep. You lose. That basically will cost $7,000. That's as bad
why would
as
you scratch that bezel in that spot. I mean, that's kind of
because you bump watches. There's door jams.
Mm-hmm.
There's stairwells. There's all sorts of things every day where you can bump watch.
Yeah, life's not easy, Clive.
Where's Mike the Snake, by the way?
No idea.
Huh.
No idea where our snake is. He's a good snake, isn't he?
Well, he's loyal. You have to hand him that. But what about you? Now, do you miss Patek Philippe any or not?
Oh, that's a good question. I got a friend of mine who bought a very nice World Time last week at a bargain.
Oh,
he got the 5130. Oh, see if I got a picture. I'll pull it up. Pull it up, Arch. Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up, Arch. Pull it up. Pull it up. He got this.
Ooh, that is nice.
Yeah. Very, very, very well. It was naked. No box or papers. That's what naked is.
Do you do you go around and wear the box and papers on your?
I know.
That's just more of that bullshit. Value collecting, day trading.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you. Look, I've actually got different goals now. I love this watch. I would love to get one. Yes, I would. In the future, I would love this very model. However, I'd rather keep the money at the moment. I think the way watches look. I got 4 beautiful pieces. I can't deny I'm very fortunate to have 4 beautiful watches. I got some. I'm at a stage in my life where I don't want to have big mortgage. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, and because here, okay, now of course everyone gets when we talking about anything other than watches, but especially with interest rates, there's a lot of people around here they've got everything into their houses. They put every penny into it, their life savings, their life's work, and without with those high interest rates, it's all trapped. I don't know if they can even get out of their houses or not.
Yep. Yep. So I mean, I kind of.
So again, we're getting screwed in the Western world.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I kind of so basically for me, my goal was to build the perfect collection. I think I was actually happy when I had my collection before. The thing with Patek, I had the 5196, the white gold 519, beautiful watch, beautiful. But you know what, Clive? It was a little bit small at 37.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It didn't have the display back, which is what you really like in a Patek is that beautiful movement, right?
Yes.
The reason it didn't have the display back because the movement is quite small. It's got a spacer there, of course, right?
Right.
And it just super chat. I loved it. MX5NC $8 Arch. I paid off my mortgage 2 years ago, age 45. Best feeling ever. Yeah. I 100% agree with that. Best feeling ever. Yes, sir. I gotta say, for me, I love this Patek, but you know what? I gotta be honest with you, Clivers. I don't wear suit and tie much.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm in the tropics. It's fucking hot here. You're much better off to wear a bracelet watch.
Yeah. Or rubber.
And preferably waterproof watch, right? And I would love to get one of these Pateks in the future, but I don't think it's right now. The time is not now. We got Mr. Valjoux, $5. Archie, ha! I just literally saw this Patek in the wild over at Hotel Zaza with the magnifier hourglass. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it is. It is a beautiful watch. 39.5 mil. It's a big size. But you know what, Rancher? I don't need to buy it now.
No.
I don't have to have it now. And in fact,
well, everything's in transition right now, frankly. Is the one I mean,
what? I'll tell you something. No bullshit, Rancher. You can fucking hose me down all you like. I'm not Mark. Fucking photo for hours. It's in my background, and I just keep looking at it. I think aesthetic. Look at this. Explorer 2, Pepsi, and Sub. All steel, no flamboyant. Okay, I got the two-tone, but just look at this 3 pieces here. The guy who's got this has stopped buying watches. He's got 3 watches. They're 3 Rolex. The yin and the yang. I don't know, Clive. Please tell me.
I would go from there. I could probably go. I hate to say this to you. I really hate to admit this to you, but that 42 Explorer 2, I could the snowflake dial, or I could or the polar dial. I could probably just live with that as a one and done.
Fuck. That's powerful. If it was you, you'd have to do. Would you go 42 or you'd go 40? You're more of a vintage guy. You'd go 16570, which is
probably a 42. I hate to say it.
Fuck! Why? You can't agree with me, Clive. I make all the dumb moves. You're not allowed to agree with me, Clive. That's our shtick. It's kryptonite. Stripperman can't be great without a nemesis. Do you understand that? Fuck, that's the rules of comedy, Clive. It doesn't work. You can't agree.
Which one of us would be Superman? Because
it's like I Dream of Jeannie. Robert Hagman runs off with Barbara and fucks her brains out and lives happily ever after. It just can't happen.
Oh, well, okay. Well, see, I didn't know which one.
I Dream of Jeannie. Barbara Eden.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Fuck me dead, Clive.
All right. But we can agree on something. We can agree on something every once in a while. Actually, there's more stuff I agree with you than I don't. I just hate to admit. Since no one's watching, I can admit it now. But and again, like I said, Patek Philippe came up, and he had the 42 Polar.
Yeah.
And then he had like a classic pre-ceramic Coke. And looking at the two side by side, I even took a picture and said, just, I would take so much heat and hate over this, but I would probably, I choose the Explorer over the Coke.
I got to be honest with you. I think the Daytona is flawed. I think it's too small.
I think it's overrated.
It's overrated. It's too small. Like, I had the Maserati, which was beautiful. You know what made me sell that, Clive?
Wait, there is super chats.
Super chats. We've got a super chat coming in here. Golden Barber, $10. Real Rancher. Hate him or love him. Better than retro video game noises.
Read the prior one too while you're at it. I mean, unless you want to piss off.
Hotel Zaza. Thank you. Hotel Zaza.
We'd Tan Seal.
Yeah, Tan Seal. We got a Patek Philippe, $7. I dream of Guinea.
Actually,
I gotta tell you,
you got the evil Mel genies were called in I Dream of Jeannie.
What's that?
Gins.
Fuck, you really get into these shows. I had no idea there was even such a thing.
Well, okay, but also, and the reason why Michael Ansari played the Blue Gin, he was actually Barbara Eden's husband, and part of the reason why she took the show is that he could be on occasionally and they could work together. Also, but he is a really famous Klingon in the original Star Trek. So if they had like a traditional, he's like Syrians. If they had a traditional non-white role, it's like, fuck, let's get Michael Ansari in.
He's married to Barbara Eden, is that right?
Yep. That's why she came up with the show in the first place.
Okay. She's still not too bad looking, is she?
No, nope.
Oh, he played a lot of Indian roles too, didn't he?
Yep. Non-white. You mean Native American, but yes.
Yeah.
He's
dead. You know that he died in 2013.
Oh yeah. A lot of people are dying every day, man.
He was 1.9 meters. He was a tall bastard.
Yep. Larry Hagman's dead, of course.
Yeah, he was shot, wasn't he?
JR was, but yes.
Yeah, I love Larry Hagman. He was a good actor, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so. I think he was, yes.
Were you a John Wayne fan?
A little bit. I actually had a boss there for a while that he was good friends with John Wayne's youngest daughter.
Oh, I see. Funnily enough, I went to Fort Worth, Texas, and they had a John Wayne museum you could have a look through.
Did you see the grave of Lee Harvey Oswald while you were there?
No.
Okay.
No. But I did see they had John Wayne's car. He had a custom Pontiac wagon.
Nice. Super chat.
And it was quite interesting. Mr. Valjoux, $5. Clive, by the way, I have your Speedy in for a proper service. Not sure who dipped that 3-2-1 movement last, but it's getting old school proper service.
Nice.
Is he doing that through Omega? Who would he do that old school service? You'd have to find a watchmaker to do that, wouldn't you? I wouldn't be taking it to Omega, would you, Clive?
Actually, my the person I took it to was an old school. He's almost to the point of having to retire right now, and he's worked on those movements before, knows them quite well.
Yes, it's interesting. Clive, I've got to tell you this fucking 3-piece on the screen here, I don't understand why I keep looking at it. It's perfection. You know what I mean? It's like
no, I think it's superfluous.
It's like a pair of breasts. This is like a pair of breasts. a nice pair of breasts. You understand? I fucking keep looking at this.
It's a little superfluous, frankly, because let's face it, the GMT and the Explorer 2, another GMT. I mean, if you're going to do that, I'd almost say like,
yeah, but that's what makes it pop. That it hasn't got a. What makes it pop is that it hasn't got a fucking Daytona in it. It's not just.
I know.
Hi, baby. This is like
40 mil. No. 40 millimeter Explorer 1.
I love the fact they're all automatic date with, with secondary functions. It's just, Clive, this collection just, I fucking keep staring at like a woman who's not wearing a bra. you know what I mean, Clive, or not?
Well, it depends. Like, how cold is it? What is the environment? How cold is the environment the woman in?
Hopefully,
are we talking nipples or not?
I love nipples, don't you?
Oh yeah, awesome. Nipples are awesome.
Clive, I look at this three-piece here and say, fucking hell. Maybe the answer for me is to get. Okay, I would keep the bluesy. I really love the bluesy. I love my Explorer 2. I'm thinking, if I had a Pepsi, would that make me happy then? Pepsi's a bit expensive, but you know what I mean? That's the only problem.
Super chat.
We got a super chat in. Let's get a super chat. We got super chat. Artie Lange and Soon. $9. Clive funeral crashes with Chaz Reinhold. Chaz picks up the widow. Clyde takes the deceased watch.
Fair enough.
Who's Chaz Reinhold? Please tell me this.
No idea. It's probably there's a movie called Wedding Crashers, and at one point, the two people got him into it went into Funeral Crashers as well. So I kind of think maybe it has to do with that movie.
Oh, I see. Got you. Okay. Wedding Crashers.
Yeah. Jimmy, it's such a museum piece. Oh, Mr. Valentine, can't bring yourself to it. Well, not to mention, Mr. Valentine, there's that little thing of a promise right of first refusal, but yeah.
Would you buy it back for Mr. Valjean?
No, because it would be even worse because it's the same thing. I would never wear and enjoy the watch. Now, I will admit, though, one thing. Shut. About a modern Rolex, though, that is one thing. You could put that sucker on and enjoy it and just worry-free.
Just worry-free, yeah.
Super chat.
We got a super chat here, Clivers. We got a super chat from Fern J75. Want a world timer? Between these similarly priced ones, which would you pick? Patek world timer 5230 rose gold, okay, or a Lange and Sun Lange 1 world time zone. Let's call these babies up. I'll get this baby up on the screen for you guys to have a look at, and we will see. I got to be totally honest with you. I don't think either way is really a bad way to go. Can you think of a bad way there, Clivers? You tell me. Is that bad?
Maybe
Seriously.
if you picked up a Bomb and Mercier world timer.
Oh, but that's garbage, Clivers. Come on.
Well, you asked a bad way to go. That's a bad way to go.
Okay, so this is the classic rose gold world time 5. It's beautiful watch, fucking beautiful. Mm-hmm. And then
but here's also
the next one.
Go ahead.
Is the Lange 136.029. Which one is more? He doesn't tell us which metal, but okay. Fuck, that is beautiful. Lange 1 world times. You know what? I would have to say to you, I think the Patek, because this here is a Lange one, which has a little bit of a second. If you want a world timer, go for the Patek. But if you want an amazing, if that's not the big emphasis, I think you could very easily go for the Lange. They're both beautiful. They're both of those are major achievement watches. What do you think, Clive?
Absolutely, but and normally
would you ever buy one like this? Would you buy a Patek like this and say, "Fuck it, I just want it. I bought it. That's it."
Well, like I said, I did have one Patek before. You remember?
Yeah, but we always bought them because they were cheap. You know, like we always bought Pateks because they were good. I mean, let's face it.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's
all of mine. Let's be honest. Now that they're gone, I mean, they were a bit small. Okay, there's no.
Yeah. And my 37, but on the other hand, my Aquanaut was 37, but it did have a display, and it also had a Geneva seal rather than a Patek seal. But having said, and it was a nice design. But having said that,
but did you know all the Pateks I had, besides the 5196, were Geneva seal?
Yes.
I think that was the golden age. Pre-Patek seal, Geneva seal, and the white gold was rhodium plated. It wasn't.
Here's what I like about this watch. Has a better dial design, and simply because, among other things, the world time doesn't get in the way of telling the time. You can clearly and accurately tell the time at a distance, even though much of the dial is taken up by the world time. It's still effective because you know why, right? Contrast.
Why's that?
Contrast.
I must admit, this is just simple beauty. It's just absolutely perfection. I also like, when you're talking of world times, I also like the Vacheron Patrimony.
Artie Lang. Artie Lang. Oh, fuck off with the golden age of Patek crap, Arch. You haven't owned enough Patek steel ones. Well, and that's also Bill Sanders. He basically okay.
Look at this. This is the
Super
Patrimony.
Chat.
I think this Patrimony is fucking super chat. I'm just bringing this up. Patek Philippe, $7. Archie, your 6006 was Geneva seal. No, that was, of course, that was, but when I owned them at the end, I had 4 Pateks before the burglary. 5035 was Geneva seal. 5110 Geneva seal. 5127 was Geneva seal. Just the 5196 was Patek.
Yep. And before that, you know how many you had?
I had 5 or 6.
5 identical Pateks.
And that was the 6006. Clive, this is the Vacheron. Interestingly, with the Vacheron, it's actually 36 different time zones on this watch.
But you got to respect the horology. On the other hand, you can look.
I think this is another beautiful world time, don't you?
But I will take the Patek over the Vacheron for one very important reason. Not because of hype, not because I value Patek Philippe over Vacheron Constantin alone, just simply because I can look at the Patek and instantly tell. By the way, who is that?
That was Trapper John. Trapper, come back, Trapper. We love to chat to you.
Because I could look at that thing and instantly tell the time at an instant.
This one's a bit confusing, isn't it?
Contrast.
Yeah, you must admit that is contrast. Yeah. Okay, I get you. You're right. This is.
And we're not getting any younger, and our eyes aren't getting any sharper.
Our eyes are fucked, aren't they? What the fuck is wrong with our eyes? For fuck's sake, that's yeah, you fucking nailed it. Our eyes aren't very good at all, Clive. They're fucked us.
Yep. Well, that could be one of the reasons. That could be one of the reasons why
beautiful. It's beautiful. Watch that. That is absolutely fucking. Look at that. It is a beautiful watch, Clive.
Yeah, but the guilloche is nice, but I like the dark. The guilloche, okay. And also the hands. I've never seen hands like that, but you can instantly tell which ones they are hand and which one is the minute hand, and they're both effective. Without
I like the 5130. Like that's a little bit. That's with people criticize the five.
Super chat.
We've got a super chat. Mr. Valju, $5. Perfect two-piece collection. Patek World Time and Rolex Pepsi. Boom and done. That's the other thing, Clive. What I really fucking would love to do one day is I think two-piece. Just fucking piss pieces off. I don't know whether more shit makes you happy. I'd actually like to fucking liquidate all my.
I actually think for everything you gain, there's something you lose.
Oh, definitely. Hello. You guys going out? Oh, okay. See you later. I got to tell you, Clive, for everything you gain, you lose something.
That's pretty profound, Archie. You should write that down.
Yeah. I got to be honest with you. I just look at my life and I'm thinking, I want to get rid of all my book. I was a massive collector, but I'd like to piss a lot of it's hard to get rid of stuff. Have you tried decluttering?
Trying to, yes, you're right. It is hard. It's a hell of a lot easier to get it than it is to.
Oh, fuck yes. Because I'd like to, I don't want stuff to be thrown away. I want someone to enjoy it. What do you think? You know what I mean? I like to make sure it goes to a good home and it's looked after. And I got to be honest with you. Perfect two-piece, a Patek World Time and a Pepsi. Yeah, that's. I got to be honest. I think with some of the Pateks is something you wouldn't wear a lot because it is. What are they? Are they delicate? What is it? What is it? It's a. What is it? What is it? I had a Patek and I sold. What did I sell the fucking thing? I don't know. I'm a bit. I think I wanted more than just the simple three-hander.
Yeah.
I was offered a watch. I can buy a watch very cheap. I'll show you something. And I want to ask your opinion, Clive.
Okay.
So this watch here, massive retail price. Secondary, they tank like shit. Okay.
Right.
It's a Holy Trinity brand.
Okay.
So it's not.
So it's Vacheron, probably.
How did you know that? Because I hate fucking AP, don't you?
Well, no, because you can find the bargains VC wise compared to the other two.
Yeah, the VCs are fucking bargains, aren't they? Well, I mean, they're just
comparatively.
Absolutely. Yeah, very fucking much a bargain. And it's got an interesting. I've had this. I'm gonna find the fucking picture. Now I can't find the fucking picture, but it's the.
No, Nick Miller, you
what it is.
Fine dining, and while reading.
Oh, that's not it. Fuck me dead. I'm just trying to find this fucking thing. It's the day-date retrograde. You know the day-date retrograde?
I think so.
Yeah, it's I'll bring it up. Let's bring this fucking thing up on the screen. Actually, I know where it is. Actually, have a look at this. Okay? I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna go to Luxury. He's got it for sale. There we go. I'm just calling it up. I think he's still got it for sale. Let's have a look at this fucking thing. Fuck me dead. He hasn't got it or what?
Well, he should have it. It should have a sold behind it if he doesn't. Oh, wait. That's a Parmigiani straight down. Keep going down, right?
Sorry. I'll call that up in a minute for you. Oh, no. He sold the fucking Vash. Okay, so it's a Vacheron retrograde day-date. Where the fuck is this thing gone? Here it is. Where is it? It's here.
Oh,
This
and
is
by
it
the way,
here. This
guys,
is it
if you're enjoying just a couple of
Look
people
at that.
geeking out about watches, please leave a thumbs up.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Look, this is it here, Clyde. What do you think of this? Retrograde. So it's got the jump date.
Yep.
You know, it does the day date. You're talking about simple displays of. Look at the fucking retail. 82. That's Australian dollars. Okay, 82 fucking thousand. Now, 82,500 AUD to USD that's $53,000. I don't know what you think. That's the retail price, right? 53,000. You know what I can get it for?
How much?
Okay,
Probably half
so
that. 40%. No, 40% of that.
I can get it for 21. 21 US. Now it's not brand new. It's 10 plus years old. What do you think? 21,000, Clive?
It's not a bad watch.
Hey, Archie! It's Trapper God here. I'm just off the farm, raking the hay, baling the hay, feeding the cows the hay.
Another super chat. Patek Philippe. Clyde, has Archie owned more Vacheron or Rolex GMTs in his collecting journey? I've actually never owned a GMT, and I've only had one Vacheron.
Well, now you see, I would say, but if you count, and of course, GMT isn't capitalized, so I would say if you include the Explorer 2, then I would say Explorer. Oh yeah, I'm trying to think. I know at one point I did have the Holy Trinity.
Can I ask you something? Now, see this. Okay, so this Vacheron here, it's the same money as my Maserati Blue Daytona. Okay.
Yes.
What do you think is classier? It has to be the Vacheron.
Oh, no comparison. And I'd like the Maserati Blue Daytona.
Yeah, but I mean, this is just it's a thick watch too. Mr. Valjoux, $10. You can only say this if you've been there before. There is no feeling like a proper dress watch on the wrist when you're in that suit jacket occasion and you walk into that venue that demands it. 100%. 100 million %.
But as society is going on and on, I think those occasions are getting more and more infrequent.
Yeah, and let's face it, any analog watch, meaning non-digital, non-quartz, is a dress watch. Would you agree with that, Clive?
Well, I would say even
like we're not even wearing ties. We're not even wearing ties when you go to a job interview. I was told don't wear a suit jacket, wear a long sleeve collared shirt, but don't put a tie on. It makes you too stuffy.
Depends on
you've been working for yourself for years, so you wouldn't really know because you've been doing your own thing for years. You haven't actually worked for other people for fucking 30, 40 fucking years, have you?
No. Well,
but you know what I'm saying. We're getting society's getting less formal, isn't it? What do you think?
Well, yeah, it is, and actually, but you could say the watch industry and James Bond, Sean Connery started that. I mean, a tuxedo and a Submariner.
The interesting thing is, Clive, with cars, we're also moving away from sedans or limousine type cars. We like SUVs.
Oh God, I'm in the flyover stage. You don't have to tell me about SUVs and pickup trucks and crossovers.
Yeah,
it's just like I'm sorry, but if you're leaving your townhouse and driving to your job downtown, and you're driving,
do you really need a fucking SUV?
If you're driving a pickup, you're a poser. You're a freaking poser.
But you know, a sedan is such a better solution, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. Do you watch?
So dress watches have gone the way of sedans, haven't they? What do you think?
or I don't know. I think, or can you wear them ironically? I think you could wear. I think part of the erosion one way is that you wear sports watches with dress wear. I almost think you can wear dress watches with casually.
Let me ask you this. See this Vacheron on the screen, okay? So this is the one my friend's selling.
Yes.
It's over 10 years old, so it's coming up for a service, right?
Right.
Would you service it only through Vacheron? You'd have to, wouldn't you?
You'd have to, yeah.
I don't think you could service it through an indie because he wouldn't get parts. And
but Vacheron, if I remember, Hondanes.
Yes.
Hondanes, a Star Wars story. Talking about it, he said Vacheron actually is not of the especially the 320 Trinity brands. They're probably the least rapacious in their charges.
Oh, I thought Patek was quite reasonable. AP is probably the worst.
Yeah.
Patek's reasonable. So he's saying Vacheron's even cheaper.
Yeah. And handle a lot of it locally in the U.S.
Okay. Okay. Fair point.
SUVs are not about posing. They're safer, especially when everyone
Super chat. You know something, Clive? The thing is, right?
There's no super. I don't see a super chat.
Money. Let me tell you something. If you have money, like, you know, I was saying to you before, do I really want to get a Patek World Time or not, right?
Yeah.
If you've got money, there's always good buys around, don't you think?
Yeah. Always. There always is.
And for me, I want to try and pay the fucking mortgage. I've never really had a paid off house. I've always had fucking mortgage. And it's, in my case, I'd like to pay it off before I get divorced.
Do you think you're going to get divorced again, or you think it's just inevitable? Or?
I'm hard to live with, Clive. I'm hard to live with. Okay.
You know, therapy would be a lot cheaper than divorce.
Okay. I just kind of feel like
it would be a bargain.
I'll be honest with you. I've got nothing wrong with my wife at all, right? But the problem in my life is I'm getting to a stage, the kids are finishing school.
Yeah.
I want to go and fucking do things. Go to Asia and live. Go to Hong Kong, Singapore, go to Vietnam and live, and Malaysia.
And like I said, I've got a friend. Actually, the kids are all at the house, and his wife divorced him. He's the retired colonel in the Air Force and a doctor.
Fuck, he's a colonel?
He retired colonel.
Fuck. She divorced him? What does she want to do then?
She just wants to sit on her ass and draw like half his pension check.
So where's she moved to? Miami or somewhere?
I don't know. No, probably.
Was he well off? I always thought a colonel earned good money.
Well, decent money, and a doctor and retired. Now he's a lobbyist as well. But the thing is also, and
how rich do you think he is? Is that rude to ask? How rich do you think he is? Like 1 million, 2 million, 5 million?
Probably $1 million. And also, he still has tons of earning potential still left. He's a relatively young guy. He's in good shape. But
okay, but she's divorced him.
What?
She's divorced him.
Yep.
Did she have someone else or what?
No, actually not. But hold on for 1 second.
No worries.
Oh, Archie! Oh, it's Michael again here. Oh, I've collected all 7 of the Infinity Stones, Archie. Oh, they're in mid-sea dweller. I can feel the power radiating. Oh!
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much there.
No, Jimmy says I fucking left my ass off with. Yeah, no kidding.
Isn't that how old is the colonel? Approximately 50, 60, 60, 70?
No, it's my age, so 56.
Fuck, isn't that a bitch to get divorced at 56?
You know, there's one time I was going through it was a temporary order hearing.
The only thing worse than that is like my father who got divorced at 65.
No, there are actually two people. They were so damned old, they were allowed to sit down in chairs before the bench. That's how old they are. They were. I'm like,
they're getting divorced.
Yeah.
What made them get divorced?
I don't know, actually. I don't know, but of course I go in behind them with a stage whisper and said, "Hey, who's getting the kids?"
Sorry?
Hey, who's getting the kids? Sorry. Damn, they were old. But that happens all the time. And sometimes when you see divorce, even with the best ones, where it's just almost like no more emotion, where they both agree, and it's just like, it's over. It's over. This says run its course. Let's just part friends and go our separate ways.
Yep.
There's also a super chat from Tanzil. You do not want Tanzil to divorce you.
Patek Philippe, $7. Archie, give us our best Powie impersonation by you doing what you think he says every time he logs on. Archie! It's Mike the Snake here! There we go. You never get married again, but would you, Clivers?
Oh, absolutely not.
Or it depends how much money she has.
Doesn't matter, because if she has any fucking brains, she's going to have you sign like any prenup, like a number of prenups.
Oh, I see. Fair comment, Clivers.
Super chat.
John C., $2. Is it acceptable to be one and done with an Omega Planet Ocean? Good question.
Well, there are so many Planet Ocean variations, but that answer ultimately depends on you, in my opinion. Are you happy with it? Is this a watch that you will get up and look? It's like being
I gotta
married.
be honest with you. A Planet Ocean, right?
Yeah.
The problem is they're so fucking
chunky.
I don't know. I don't think you're an enthusiast. I think you lose. I'm sorry to say this. And I love the orange. Okay, if you're gonna pick a Planet Ocean to go with, I'd like one of the orangey ones. Look at this, Clivers, $3,000. That's not expensive. This is a 600 meter.
Right.
That's actually quite a nice looking watch. $3,000. I think you lose enthusiast status. You've just become a normal schmuck. What do you think, Clive?
But on the other hand, if the normal schmuck, I have respect for a person like that. If he knows the watch, he knows himself, and he bought what he loved.
Oh, this is a little bit scratched on the bezel there. Look at that. The bezel's got a little bit of a bezel.
Well, look, it's a sports watch. A part of a sports watch is like a pair of jeans.
We got Machine Gun Chris joining us. Hello, Machine Gun. How are you?
Good. How you doing? Is that Clyde there?
Hey, man, it's been actually a fantastic day. It's been really good. Me and Clive has had a really good chat on watches.
Nice.
We had a bit of fun to start the show. We had a perfect mix.
Thanks, Narc.
We had a really good mix here. Me and you privately, Machine Gun Chris, we've been saying the watch market's fucked. It's really fucked. How fucked is it, Chris? Don't mention names. Don't mention names, but
quite dead.
How bad is it? Sorry?
I'd say it's quite dead.
You've got contacts. What are they saying to you?
It's hit or miss. I mean, some people are a little bit busy as usual, but other people are just kind of. I feel like it's a lot more, obviously, more dead than it was during COVID, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, obviously. Because, with COVID, there's all the free money flowing right and left.
Yes.
You got to check in. You got to check in. Yep.
Are you glad to be out of the watch business? What do you think? Machine Gun?
Yeah, no. I mean, like I said, that was kind of a dream job there for a little
Houdinki
bit.
fired a whole lot of people. You know that? Houdinki fired a whole lot of people.
Really, they did.
I feel sorry for the people that they fired. Don't get me wrong, but in a lot of ways, it couldn't happen to a nicer bunch of cons.
I didn't know that. How many people did they get rid of over Houdinki?
Lots.
20%.
Really?
That's what I heard.
Well, I guess I never.
Houdinki cuts a fifth of its staff.
Actually, I heard it was 20. I heard it was 20%.
That's actually quite a lot of staff.
That's a joke, Archie. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Yeah.
Remember Jack Foster? He left. I like Jack. Jack. He went to Watchbox.
Super.
Dan T, our Macedonian brother, $20. Arch, my local watchmaker was out of town, and I took my brand new B01 Navi to the local AD to switch out a larger strap. They faked it up by putting in several dents and scratches. What should I do? Ask for a hyped Rolex.
Damn. Wait. Navitimers have straps? Okay. Well, I know the B01 does.
Well, you can put them on a strap, so I would just ask them for a roll. Yeah, why not? Give it a shot.
Yeah.
Give it a shot, big boy.
Yeah, it's like here I want. It's like, man, if you can't even do this,
nothing surprises me. Machine Gun.
What's up?
How's your job going? Everything going good?
Good. Staying busy, which busy is a good thing. So
I'm going to end the poll. On the leads. Plastic is not a jerk. We're ending the poll now. He's officially not. I'm just going to take a quick toilet break. I will be right back.
Okay. Hey, Chris, I'm also going to take a toilet break. So you're the last one on. So keep the plate spinning. I'll be right back. And by the way, I'm going to do it out of earshot of the computer this time. You guys are welcome.
Man, so what did I miss, guys? I can't really see any of the chats or anything because I'm on a phone. So.
Okay, Chris, I'm back.
I got you. I can't really see any of the chats or anything because I'm on a phone, so
Oh, that's right.
I don't know what we missed.
Fuckery.
I hear you. So how's the new grandbaby doing, Clyde?
Oh well, like I said, the ex flew into town, and she's helping out. And that's fine. That's fine. But she flew into town, and all these rain and thunderstorms started at the exact same time. It's like, I'm starting to think it's not a coincidence.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, as soon as her ass hit the state line after that divorce, it's like the clouds lifted from my life. So,
I hear you. What state does he live in now?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. So she's in my state. Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
You poor bastard. But on the other end, so you have the Allegheny Mountains and everything between you and her. So.
Okay, yeah, we got quite a bit of territory.
I got to ask you something, Machine Gun Chris. What do you think of this Omega Planet Ocean? What do you think? Could you be a true collector? It's a little bit scratched on the bezel there.
But again, I think a sports watch is like a pair of jeans. It looks lived in. It looks adventurous.
It's like having dirt in the back of your pickup.
Yeah, or manure. Thank you. Yes. Meanwhile, a dress watch, if it's got some wear on it, it doesn't look that way. It looks dowdy and run down and down to the heel. So that's why I think, to me, more than anything else, I think it's the difference between the two watches. How would this look with a couple of scratches on it? Would it look cool and rough and rugged, or would it look down at the mouth?
Chrono 24 fired staff in December 22 and February 23. Remember that, don't you?
Oh yeah, but then again, we all know that there's a bunch of fuckery going on in the watch market. And actually, and if people had been okay, and I'll say this, I'll be nice. I will be nice. If people have been listening to you all this time, they wouldn't have gotten hurt, because at no point did you say to go out and pay top dollar or buy the hype watches.
Yeah. You're right, Clivis, but hey, I can't even get plastic to listen to me, yet alone the rest of the punters. What chance do I have, Clive?
What'd you say?
How about the Paul Newman, by the way, that Tom Brady was wearing at the last Pacers game? Do you see that?
Wearing what?
He was wearing one of the Paul Newmans, one of your OG Daytonas. Like $1.2 million, something like that.
Fuck, dead.
Yeah, well, that's true. And if you got that kind of money, you can do it. Of course, on the other hand, God, there is so much fuckery going on when you buy and sell those, or have them serviced or whatnot.
I got to tell you something. What do you think constitutes a one and done? I think a Steel Sports Rolex could be one and done. I think I like Mr. Valjoux' idea: 2 watches, a dress watch and a Steel Sports. I love that. Pepsi and a World Time. What a fucking... Why the fuck can't we just do that and be happy in life? Why the fuck can't we do that and be happy?
One and done. Here's my one and done. Explorer 40. There.
The thing that annoys me is, Mr. Valjoux, he's friends with our good friend, Patek Philippe.
Yes.
AD never calling.
Yes.
He got rid of everything. He should have stopped. Said, no, I'm going to keep 1 or 2. That's it. Stop. Don't have to sell everything.
Oh, Patek Philippe got rid of everything?
Everything. Rolex.
Well, kind of makes sense, though, because especially, let's just say, I think everything is just kind of like teetering right now. And if things go back up and the economy catches fire again and interest rates go down.
I'm going to do that, Clive.
Well, let's just say if it does, then you stand in line again. Or on the other hand, if it goes the other way and it goes foomp, if it goes, falls, then you pick up the same pieces for less money.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could honestly be happy just with a Submariner no date and be done.
That's an amazing watch to grab.
It is, especially a modern one like a 41. Yeah.
Oh, fucking gorgeous! Fucking gorgeous! Fucking gorgeous watch. And you know, the interesting thing is, I was talking to a guy. Actually, Clive, this was a guy who's in law. Okay.
Okay.
And many years ago, I sold him a no-date sub 14060. Then a couple years later, I upgraded. He sold,
or was it an M?
No, it wasn't an M. It was not an M.
Make sure.
And then he sold it back to me, and I sold him a two-tone Submariner 16613. This was pre-ceramic. This was in the 90s. Oh, early 2000, before ceramic even came out. 16613 with a black dial. He was a barrister. He actually, it's an interesting story. He was a geologist, right?
Right.
And he was in a mine that collapsed on him, and he became a paraplegic. So then what he did was he studied law and became a barrister.
Wait, he's the governor of Texas?
No.
Okay.
And then he had the Rolex. Then he sold the Rolex because he said he retired, and he said, I don't need it anymore. And I went to visit him a couple of days ago, and he wants it back. He goes, oh, fuck, I should never have sold that Rolex. It was such a beautiful thing. And I've been looking around the market for him. You know, the two-tone Submariners, they may not...
Go ahead.
The black ones may not be as wanted as the blue, but they're still harder to find. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
People who have them tend to hang on to them. Don't flip them. You know what I mean?
Yep. I agree. But the trouble is, there's a collector who's either taste changed or he was out of touch with what he really wanted in the first place. Or, you know, I call them in theory watches, because it's like the things that you think that you value and that you treasure and that you prioritize. And then once you get your hands on something that meets all these, then you realize, I don't really feel anything about it. Like for me, my in theory watch was that PAM Zero or base logo, because it's iconic, it is easy to read, it's tough, it is eminently easy to service, and you know, it's a strap monster, and even you can be like legally blind and easily change straps on it. But I would just put it on and just feel nothing, just a coldness. Now, aisle 29. Former watch regrets are like ex-girlfriends and wives. Move on. Mic drop.
Watch regrets. I got to be honest with you. I quite like. I reckon this No Time to Die could be a one and done.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
What do you reckon?
Yep.
I'm not a big titanium fan, but this just looks right. Machine Gun Chris, would you get that instead of a sub?
Yeah, I mean, I like to watch. We sold a couple when I was there, and I got to handle a few. And they actually look pretty good on straps, too. I mean, they look really good. Like, they're a versatile piece.
Yeah, but, you know, you can't spell titanium without tit and yum.
That's a good point.
Thank you.
I've got to tell you, seriously, I think watches themselves, do you think this hobby is doomed? Remember when they had fucking Bloomberg was giving articles about investment potential of watches, and every fuck is doing this shit.
Well, and that's why, and people, okay, there's the super chat. Super chats.
Super chat, where have you been? Absolute ball. $1. And we've got Artie Lange and Son, $3.50. Get Don Haynes on to talk blank pain. System 50. He doesn't come on that easily.
You have to give him a lot of fluffing.
Yeah, he ain't easy.
No.
Speaking of fluffing, how's it going, guys?
What's up?
Hey, Doctor, how are you?
I'm good. Good.
I didn't realize Costco closed earlier.
I checked out early. A little back pain. Gotta go home. That kind of thing.
Okay.
There's a reason that sick leave exists. You're supposed to use it.
Well, actually, COVID, the newest COVID's been making the rounds around here. Actually, a attorney friend of mine took him out for a week. He had to stay home with his family. Go figure.
A friend of mine got it in the Southern California area. When he got his COVID, his wife didn't. When his wife got COVID, he didn't. And the kids never got it.
So is it like they sleep in separate bedrooms? Like 1950s, like a movie from the 1930s?
They sleep in the same bedroom, but they're in their 50s. So my guess is they're not climbing over each other like they might have.
Fuck, why not? Why not, Doc? Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not, Doc?
They're married with almost adult kids.
Yep.
So you have to be so realistic, Doc. Why the fuck do you need to be so realistic in
I'm
your
just
outcome?
reporting the news. I don't make it. I'm just reporting it that somehow he gets COVID. She never got it.
She loathes him and he loathes her. They loathe each other, don't they?
Well, I don't think they're going for any more children. Let's just say
Barbara
that.
Colossus. Speaking of too many sleeping pills, here's Doc.
Forbin knows he loves me. He knows it. He loves to poke fun, if nothing else.
So, do you think I should get that new COVID vaccine or not?
Oh, you know what? I need to change my screen. Yeah, I need to change my screen. I wasn't thinking of that.
You're hidden behind the super chat. Don't worry, Archie's too lazy to take it off.
He is, but still, since you're asking that kind of question, I should switch my screen so it's more obvious my stand. Although currently I'm just somebody advertising for Woven watches.
Woven.
Every time I come on, I guess with the timing in the daytime when I can make it on the show, other people are here. And so it's always that my screen aligns almost perfectly with Woven. It just looks like it's my screen. It looks like that's the way it came. BBW Woven.
Oh yeah, I see.
Maybe the W is for Woven.
Did you know Michael Ansaria, he died of complications of Alzheimer's disease?
Who?
He was married to Barbara Eden.
Oh, well,
he's
I know who Barbara
American.
Eden is, but I would never know the husband. I was more of a Barbara Eden fan. Oh, belly button.
Michael Ansara.
Oh, I know who that guy is. He was on Star Trek a few episodes.
Kang.
The original. He had a kind of a crazy toupee when he was on, but he was on.
Yes.
He was somebody who looked completely different with and without.
He was
his
married
wig.
to Barbara Eden from 58 to 74. He wasn't married to Barbara Eden for a long time.
No, that's why it took me a while for you to think of who it was. You got a super chat. That's what he's saying there. Super chat. Thomas Burnett.
Thomas Burnett, £5. Best Vacheron Patrimony Minute Repeater Ultra Thin. 1921 history.
Ooh.
Blue dial overseas. 1942 triple date Horn de Vloche or overseas Everest. I gotta say, I think the most beautiful one out of these here, 1921, no question about that.
I'd say 1940. I'd have to pull a Pugsley, pull a 1942 triple calendar.
Which is the one that Mike?
It's a triple date, Clivis. They're a triple
all
date.
Over. You know,
Yes.
Mikey. He's not here at the moment.
They're a
but
triple
which
date.
Which one is the one he salivates on? Is it the blue dial?
Yeah, the same one's the 4500D blue.
Okay, so that's not in the list, though.
By the way, you know who has one of these, Archie?
Bill Sanders.
Is your name Archie? Do you have horns?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I try. When I was hanging out in Vegas, he gave me some honorary ones.
Anyway, yeah, you know who has this, right, Archie?
No, who's that?
You know he didn't. He doesn't know. That's why I answered. He doesn't know.
Bill Sanders has it. That's who has it. It's a
And
great
he's
watch.
I don't even know how I knew that. But
they're very expensive for what they are, but they are beautiful.
He got on the ground floor before everyone else caught on to him.
And he's not even a race car driver.
Nope.
I'm not even sure he's a car driver. Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know if
Super chat.
Super chat. Chip Wong, $2. I hear there was a BLM protest at Jewelers on Time.
That's interesting. So I guess they have some diversity at Jewelers on Time to have a BLM right there.
What's a BLM?
Black
Lives Matter. It's a Marxist organization, and they generally.
Hey, Mark has nothing to do with that fucking organization.
Funded by the DNC, in part.
Gotcha. Now, Artie Lang
they had a burglary. They had a robbery, I should say. $260,000 worth of stuff was stolen.
Well, a lot of BLM folks are Antifa folks, and a lot of Antifa folks are druggies. Therefore, they might be into the robbery thing. So I guess BLM might have done the robbing.
$260,000 in high-end watches stolen during smash and grab robbery. Fuck.
But do they know that the smash and grab is related to BLM? That's going to be hard to prove. I'm not saying it isn't, though. I could start.
Let's look at the people. Was that a fat white guy?
Oh, wait a minute. Is that the one where there was a, somewhere in LA, they had an overweight smash and grabber who couldn't move very quickly, and the owners started beating him up, and he's running away. He's running away from the shop as they're beating him up. That was in the news.
Jesus Christ, that's awful.
You know, part of the reason for the smash and grab, I don't know if you want to know. So California legalized crime up to $950. They made it just a misdemeanor with a little ticket. And so what that means, though, is that criminals have a hard time keeping track of where the limit is. So
look, that in their defense, it's only because they're really, really high most of the time.
Or stupid or both. Yeah.
Yes.
So when they passed that law to legalize crime to 950, the crime over 950 also took off like a rocket. And now you have the smash and grabs.
Wow.
The smash and grabs originally were for petty crime under the 950.
Now, what kind of watch did they smash and grab out of your car?
That was my Omega Speedmaster. Remember my Omega Speedmaster with the tribute to the Ultraman So it was a transitional watch, which was not an Ultraman. The Ultraman
Do you
was
remember my Omega Speedmaster?
Oh yeah, you sold it.
Yeah, Archie. You know, I got a Omega 321 Speedmaster for like $5,000. Did I ever tell you that?
Yes. You told the story.
And on top of that, he sold it for over $10,000.
Way over $10,000.
Yeah, that's the one that Mr. Valjoux got. We know the story. Yes. What about it, Clive?
Basically, he got it off of the arm
I don't know why you didn't keep it.
Of a
I just want
widow.
to make sure I just want to make sure you hadn't forgotten it.
He got it off the arm of a widow's husband.
I was actually quite happy you got it. You deserve a bit of good luck in your life, Clive.
That was some good luck. I don't know that it was good to sell it. But...
Well, if you can't enjoy it, if you can't wear it, then what's the point?
Why couldn't you wear it?
I was just so damned afraid I'd want to wrap it in bubble wrap because afraid of skinning the bezel. You see so many ones where the bezels have been skinned all to hell.
You could have just done what I did. I took the original bezel off and put on a service bezel. And then that way I had the original. In fact, I still have the original bezel. That's all I have.
Okay. Nice.
Well, actually, I take that back. I have the original bezel, and I replaced it with an Ultraman sweep. So I have the original sweep and the original bezel, and the rest of the watch was stolen. What good that does.
Wow, that's annoying, isn't it?
Although I'm sort of looking at getting a vintage Ed White. I vacillate between a vintage Ed White and a reissue Ed White. If I get a vintage Ed White.
How do you feel about a Seamaster 321?
Not much.
Okay.
Why?
Oh, I'm just curious.
Did you get one?
Yes.
Well, if you love it, you love it. Just because I don't doesn't, I'm a chronograph guy though. So to me, it looks like an amputee kind of. It looks like it wants to have it wants to have the pushers and it wants to be a chronograph, but it's not quite there.
It is a chronograph. It's a Seamaster 321.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's an interesting watch.
It is.
You've had that for a while. Isn't it the same one you've had for a few years?
No, I would say maybe like 6 months or something like that. I went to Wichita and picked it up not too long ago.
Oh, I got confused. I thought it was a new one.
No, it's actually from the 1950s, so it's definitely not a new one.
And just to keep it straight, the Ed White did not make it to the moon, right?
No.
The moon was much later. The moon was the later Speedmaster Professional that's the one that made it to the moon. So the Ed White was the first spacewalk. That's what the Ed White is famous for.
Yes.
And so the point of that, I guess, question is I can feel comfortable getting an Ed White without feeling like I'm living a lie. We won't get into that because people get really angry.
I'm going to leave that one. I'm just going to let that one pass because that's just too damned easy.
It will just. Too easy. It was easy for a reason. I thought it would be a nice way to start a bit of banter going, but you know what? We probably shouldn't.
It's on a beads of rice.
Oh, yours? No, yours looks nice. It's just I was thinking of a new watch. I don't know why. I didn't know you were talking about the watch you have because you sent me pictures of that. It's a very nice watch. The only thing I can't remember, it's not gold, right?
No.
Thank God. Yeah, I mean that's a nice watch.
Clive's got a number of nice watches.
We don't know if the spacewalk was done in a studio. The spacewalk appeared to have been actually done in space.
Oh.
And certainly it could have been because it was a low Earth orbit, so it's perfectly safe. No radiation.
Armand, yeah.
I keep forgetting Watch's name there. His avatar name. Maybe it's not an avatar name. What is it? It's his. You know
Watch
what
Chris.
I mean.
The watch.
Are you talking about me? Yeah, I'm Chris.
No, but yeah, but I know. But you have you have Watch Lounge. Thank you. I keep forgetting Watch.
Yeah,
Lounge.
the Watch Lounge also Machine Gun Chris as well.
No, I think Watch Lounge. I kind of like that name, Watch Lounge. No one else has it that I know.
Well,
of.
no, but it's like TW. What do you think TWL stand for? Trannies want lesbians or what? Help me out here.
I can't even see what's on the screen there. It doesn't show up when we're looking at whatever watch we're looking at. And Archie, he looks like he's staring off in the. What are you staring at?
No, you can't see.
Saying hello to you.
Sure. Well, what happened?
Tell me this, Doc.
Yes, sir.
What do you really feel with the whole watch market itself there? It's over when you got articles like Bloomberg saying watches are a great investment. The bubble's about to burst. It's like this crypto crap. One good thing about this crypto disaster, at least every 5 minutes, they're not saying how wonderful crypto is, are they?
No, they seem to go back and forth on crypto, and crypto seems to always bounce around between 20 and 30. I mean, I'll see it between 20 and 30. I'll consider investing in it if it goes below 20. I'll come back later to check.
Well, I'm actually considering I'm considering getting into crypto myself, changing my habits a little bit.
You're going to get some crypto? What sort of crypto?
Well, just whatever watch they're wearing, because really all you need is just a crowbar.
Yeah, I knew that. I was thinking it was a crypto reference like that. Because, of course, the fact he got his 3-2-1 that way.
Sure as hell beats digging all day.
Would you get a Lange like this as a one and done? Like have a Lange like Mr. Valjoux said? What do you think? Get a fuck off Lange and a Steel Sports Rolex, and you're done. It's over.
See, I don't know.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
What do you
I think that Lange is nice when you have a little bit of a fuller collection. I think if I had one Rolex and then this Lange, I'd feel empty inside.
Empty.
But that's me. I'm not a dress watch guy either. This is a dress watch, right? So I'm not.
Yeah, it's
not
ultimate
really
dress watch. Not just a dress watch. This is a fucking beautiful dress watch.
Certain dress watches.
Clive has said something. He said he likes a modern because you can just wear modern without worrying about damaging it. Is that right, Clive?
Yeah, or servicing. If something happens, you take it in, mail it. Don't have to worry about it. Not like, oh God, can I find someone who can work on it? Does this person have the parts? They have the expertise. They have the knowledge. Does this chick really have a penis? Just all sorts of questions you don't have to worry about.
For me, some of those questions aside, I think that for me, I'd rather have a Patek 5196P before this.
Well, of course, I'm going to say, Archie. And this is one of the things or should I just go down to this?
Look at that. That's the Voutilainen, isn't it? What is that?
I got to look in my other screen to see what you're doing, Clyde. You're bringing something up on the screen?
It's on his avatar. Look at his avatar. Full screen for Clivers. What the hell is this? That's these.
Oh.
Jerkinson. Urban Jerkinson.
Yep.
Is that really the name, Jerkinson?
Jurgensen, Urban Jurgensen.
It's near enough. Near enough is good enough. And we got a super chat here, £20. £20. Hey Arch, just want to update on Stefano the Wizard. He is only $500 from repaying me in full. I know lots of others are owed way more than me, but he is repaying. Although the big impact guys have seen very little.
Well, I would say to that.
He's trying. At least he's trying, don't you think?
That's what I was about to say. I would say to that, at least there's slow payment being made. Slow and steady may win the race. Maybe he'll recover from all the madness. Maybe.
Slow pay is better than no pay at all.
I'm surprised he hasn't taken off to his condo in Hong Kong. Forget about it.
Yeah, maybe that didn't really exist.
Not, huh? Not when you're hanging out in a t-shirt. Yeah, the story didn't add up. But it was a nice fantasy. Nice fantasy.
Has TPG done any updates on the people he owes money to?
Now you're really dreaming.
Nope, I don't believe so. I don't believe so.
If there was someone saying that they'd been partially repaid by TPG, that would actually shock me. I'd be stunned by that news.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that Wizard was someone.
Artie Langen's son. I tried to buy a watch off Wizard. He offered to fuck my mom instead. Well, okay, Artie. In his defense, your mom is kind of hot, so.
It's
I think Wizard was someone who simply got in over his head, and it was never his intention to pull off this major scam. You know, I think he thought he could actually make it work. Whereas I think TPG never had an intention for it to work. It was always supposed to be a scam.
No, I just had a look at his website. This is my last video on YouTube 1 month ago. He blames everyone else for making it so hard for him to sell watches.
You know, you steal some money from some folks and the whole community comes down on you, making it hard to sell watches.
Surprising, isn't it, really?
Well, if he actually unified the whole watch community, it's kind of done everyone a favor, hasn't he? Except for the people he fucked over. But other than that,
he's made for some clickbait for folks. You know, the butt of the joke.
Did you know Michael Ansaria and Barbara Eden had a son, Clivers?
I did not.
And he died of a drug overdose in early 2000s.
Shit.
Oh, the son did, yes. Yes.
Yeah. Matthew Ansaria. Fuck, that's pretty sad, that. I mean, you think about that. Your mum is Barbara Eden. Your dad is Michael Ansaria.
Can you imagine the shoes you'd have? I mean, the legacy you'd have to live up to. It's both my parents are world famous.
Yeah, but he'd have opportunities that other people wouldn't have.
Well, to be fair, Barbara Eden was far more famous.
Yes.
To be fair.
Well, she's also far more hot. She's even the recent pictures. She'll probably be 85. She'll probably be 85 and be smoking hot.
And he left her for a Japanese woman, didn't he? He married a Japanese woman then later, didn't he?
Oh,
well, that's not the same as leaving for, kind of, you know. They ended up getting a divorce, and then eventually he ends up doing something else.
Yeah, but she loved him a long time.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Hollywood's a hard place to be married, but don't you think?
Any place is a hard place to be married.
You weren't really all that thrilled with European women there, Archie, but I think you'd go for Barbara Eden. She's the blonde that you would go for.
Yeah, she had a great chemistry with Hagman.
The guy from Dallas.
Yeah. Great chemistry.
Yep.
Spock's died as well, but I tell you who's still alive is that other guy.
Captain
Shatner.
Kirk is still alive.
Yeah. Yeah, he's alive.
William fucking Shatner.
Shatner.
He's in his 90s.
And he's been to space. He was in the space in his 80s or 90s.
Yep, he's still sharp as a tack.
Yep. I'm told like he reads like every minute of the day.
Do you know why Leonard Nimoy, Mr. Spock, died? It was from his long history of cigarette smoking.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Super
it's hard to imagine Mr. Spock with a cigarette in his hand.
Mr. Spock was gay, wasn't he?
No, that's the movie Spock that's gay, not the television series Spock that's gay.
Sorry. Apologies.
Leonard Nimoy had a wife and several kids, and he was like according to his sons, he was a perfect dad.
Spock,
I have a question. William Shatner.
William Shatner, hey? What more could you want, hey? Super chat, Ross Rachel Brady, $5. Had to work late, just wanted to send my love and support. I love you all. No
yes, we do.
Problems
yes,
at all.
We definitely.
Medium
yes. Yes.
Also, if you ever go to a if you ever
He's
go to a
92. William Shatner's 92.
Yes, he just mentioned that.
What?
Nothing.
William Shatner is 92.
He was pretty good in. Did you guys ever watch Boston Legal? He was actually pretty good.
Yes,
in that
Boston Legal. He was great in that, wasn't he?
In that he had Mad Cow. That was the running gag. He was playing sort of a Joe Biden kind of character with dementia, and he was referring to it as mad cow disease.
So
yeah,
if someone's like angry, used to be really angry, and they had horns, just speaking hypothetically here, would that person therefore have mad cow disease, or this hypothetical person that we're talking about?
Yes, indeed. I understand. I see. I understand.
I'm going to bring up a picture of William Shatner here. I want you to tell me what sort of a watch he is wearing, because I've got to tell you something. It is, how would I put this? It's fucking ugly. Is that okay? A good way to put it? It is fucking ugly. Let's have a look here. See if you guys can work.
I could care two shits about a watch.
Okay, so let's just zoom in on this watch here.
He puts his money in his hair.
What is that?
Tag, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks like a tag.
It's consistent with a tag.
What kind of watch does William Shatner
wear?
Answer Google.
The watches of William Shatner has recent. Okay, Space Adventure. Let's see. He's wearing two.
Uh-oh. We got a super chat, and it might cause a little bit of wrangling to happen.
Joe, here we go. $2. Spock is my favorite Star Wars character.
I love that comment because I've never seen Star Wars, and I have friends who get upset about that. I don't know why, because I've never seen it.
And P. Clan, we've got Rancher. Why are you such a fight wanker? Well, Rancher's lost weight. Rancher's lost a lot of weight. He's skinnier than me now, aren't you, Rancher?
I thought you loved my. I thought you loved my fat wanker.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure what's happening with that, but he is the smartest man in Australia. So there must be some wisdom there.
Are you talking about Archie?
Talking about, isn't that P. Clin? Am I thinking about the right person, P. Clin?
Yes.
Is he the smartest man in Australia? I'm sorry, smartest guy in Australia. I stand corrected.
Yes.
It's hard keeping up with everybody talking about me in the chat.
Exactly right.
Did you know that NASA was part of the military? Somebody's asking if I believe in the Force. A lot of people don't realize that NASA was part of the military.
Space Force.
That's what I was about to say. God help me. Now, looking at a picture, it looks like he's wearing a Speedmaster. And, jeez, maybe a
somebody's. That's pretty funny, actually.
Speedmaster 33. Speedmaster. Okay.
And Mike, if you're watching, we're just teasing, right?
Remember Captain Kirk was fighting with Darth Vader, and that was the best part of the movie.
Did you know Leonard Nimoy was a former alcoholic?
Yes. He was addicted to smoking. He was addicted to drinking. I don't know if he was addicted to women. Shatner was the womanizer. I don't think Nimoy was. Everybody has their
stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their weaknesses, their foes.
There's another former alcoholic, or I guess he would say he's always going to be an alcoholic, but recovered alcoholic that most people never think of that way. And that's Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke often talks about his alcoholism to help others. And you'd never expect him to be an alcoholic.
Huh.
No.
Well, maybe you might, Clyde. I don't know if you guys talk about him.
Dick Van Dyke. He was in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Is that Dick Van Dyke?
That's one of those movie titles where it just went straight to porn and they didn't even have to change it.
Nice.
Yeah, Dick Van Dyke was in the 1968 movie, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
It also kind of sounds like a James Bond movie. That could be a James Bond title.
Wow.
Ian Fleming wrote that story. You know that?
Are you teasing me? He wrote Chitty Chitty Bang Bang for real?
Yes.
No, he did not. It just sounds like it could be a James Bond movie, though. But I mean, come on. There was a song.
You know who else was the writer who wrote Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? Ian Fleming, Roald Dahl, and Ken Hughes.
You're blowing my mind right now. He really, Ian Fleming was really involved in writing Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Exactly.
Wasn't there a James Bond song that had in the title something, maybe it was Kiss Bang Bang, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang? Does that sound familiar? I don't know.
Dick Van Dyke, Sally Ann Howes. 1968.
We got a super chat.
Here we go. We got a super chat. Super chat. Where have you Bean. P. Clan, $2. You lost enough weight to tie your own shoes, Rancher? You betcha he has. He's very fit. He's got a trainer. You're doing all the good stuff.
So is that like, he sure is asking stupid questions for the smartest guy in Australia. Is it kind of a low bar maybe, or?
Who knows?
I think he might be teasing you.
Okay, that's good.
I got to tell you guys, I think we had a fantastic show. We're at the 2-hour, 45-minute mark. We're going to wrap this baby up. I want to thank
I hope it was nothing I
everybody.
said.
No. I think you've had a great show.
Oh, I was actually okay, Chip. No, I was actually reading all the stuff about Leonard Nimoy. So
yeah,
they're basically calls saying they need to quit. They need to quit letting people smoke so much in rehab. And that Leonard Nimoy died of COPD 30 years after quitting smoking, which scares the fuck out of me. I'll tell you that.
Well, I'm glad.
I want to go through the list of people to thank. Thomas Burnett, Patek Philippe, Nelson Oliveira, Patek Philippe, Loose Tooth, John C., P. Clan, Nelson Oliveira, Epic Paul, Patek Philippe, P. Clan, Patek Philippe, NATO, Mobster, Epic Paul, Patek Philippe, Loose Tooth, Patek Philippe, Thomas Burnett, MX5NC. That's my favorite MX5 incarnation. Mr. Valjoux, Golden Baba, Patek Philippe, Mr. Valjoux, Artie Lange and Soon, Fern J75, Patek Philippe, Mr. Valjoux, Patek Philippe, Mr. Valjoux, Patek Philippe, John C, Dan T, Macedonian Friends, Absolute Bore, Artie Lange and Soon, Thomas Burnett. Thank you, Thomas. We appreciate it. Chip Wong, Mark P, Ross Rachel Brady, Joe, P. Clan, Rancher, when you look down, can you see your dike? I think he can. Rancher is looking amazing. Let me tell you that. Rancher,
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You look fantastic.
In fact, I think you'll recognize the reference. You look marvelous.
Okay, guys, that's the show for today. I love you, Zor. You take it easy.
If somebody super chatted more money, would you stay? Or you're kind of burned out?
Well, it's 2 hours 50. It's been a good show. Sometimes you just got to take your blessings. It's been a good show. I don't know, Clive. I had some really good watch talk with you. I don't know how you found it.
It wasn't bad. I will be honest. It was not bad.
I must say, I would love my dream. Instead of getting more, I would love to have a 2-piece collection. I would really fucking love that. 2 pieces. Just concentrate. I don't know if it's possible even. I don't know. I love my 4, but
like I said, I think the thing I could see myself going down to, frankly, the if keep through watches, the ones I already have, it would probably be the Navitimer re-edition, the Lurique, and then the Urban Jurgensen.
No Rolex in there, Clive? You got to have a Rolex.
You don't.
Did you sell your rare birds?
No, I need to put them up for sale. That would probably help to sell them.
I think you're selling them in the wrong place. You've got to. Those are highly collectible. You've got to find the right punter for that, Clive.
Yeah. Well, and the trouble is, like, oh, geez, I contacted Bob's Watches. Oh, Jesus God. Those cheap fuckers.
Well, Clive, it's a tough market. You know what I mean? And that they're not really into collectible vintage. That's not their wheelhouse. You know what I mean?
Bob's?
Yeah. No,
Bob's is more
their wheelhouse.
Sorry?
Well, like half these watch places, their wheelhouse is bending collectors over.
But I thought they did quite a bit of vintage.
Bob's is look, Clive. look, I got no affiliation with any of these guys besides David S.W. and Wolven, but Bob's is actually
and BQ.
But Bob's is actually. People have told me they're not that. They're a dealer, Clive. It's like anyone in business. They're there to make a profit, and they pay. No one forces anyone to sell. No one forces anyone to buy. You got to make your own assumptions.
Yeah.
The watches are legit. There's nothing false with the watches. And
Bob's used to get a few nice 4-digit Daytonas from time to time and other vintage watches.
Did you ever remember? I remember years ago.
I've had a lot of people complain about Bob. So they would basically give you a quote, and then they'd pull an electron microscope.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
You got another super chat, my friend.
We got another super chat. Another one. P Clan $5. Rancher, why do you need a personal trainer to motivate you to lose weight, you fat cunt? Hashtag biggest loser. Well, I'll tell you why. Because it's fucking hard to do this shit on your own. That's the reason.
I have another answer, which is
impossible. Okay.
The other reason is because he can. Yes, because he can. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Pete Clan,
I do think it's an excuse, though. I do think it's an excuse. I'm not sure you need it as much as you want it.
Clivers, I got to tell you, I really think the whole watch area itself there, I'm kind of happy it's no longer the investment miracle people thought it is. It's just fucking, I'm glad those speculators can leave the scene now,
Oh, we got a bunch more super chats now, Archie. I mean, I know you want to leave and everything, but
okay. No,
looks like they're coming in fast and furious.
Here we go. Mookie, $5. Please send link to Dungeon. I will start it now and play clip until MJ shows up in 10 to 20 minutes. I shall link this show. I shall do that now. That's okay. I can do that now whilst I'm here. I'll link to the dungeon. Mental Jock. And
he's fun. He did a 14-hour marathon his first time out of the gate, and I hung out probably with him for about 12 hours of that. Insane.
He's very cool. Mental Jock's a great guy. I love him. He's a nice guy. He tries his best. And
we got into a little shouting match even. Still love the guy, but we got into a shouting match because he asked me to talk about the moon thing.
Oh, I see. Very interesting. I'm just linking to it now. The dungeon is on. It's on. I'm going to. We'll end that. We're linking to that. That's fantastic news.
Did you get all the super chats?
We got one more super chat. P Clan, $2. Hey Rancher, did you ever hear of 3 meals a day?
Interesting that you say that, P Clan, because I know the answer to that. He's actually down to 1 meal a day.
Holy fuck.
Well, wait. If Rancher's still here, are you still down to 1 meal a day or no?
I'm still here.
You still doing that 1 meal a day thing?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Good on you, man. I'm really happy for you, Rancher. I got to tell you, Clive, I hope you can keep coming on my stream for years to come, man. I really enjoyed chatting to you. We had a good chat today. I really enjoyed it. It was really fun chatting watches.
I will admit that.
I'm
not exaggerating this either.
Yeah.
I was used to seeing Clivers with a little bit of beard. His face would be full with a little bit of beard. And now his face is full with beard. And you can see that his face is thin behind this full beard. It's the weirdest
Good on him.
thing.
Good on you, Clovers. Okay, guys, we'll be
You got
back
another super chat. Sorry.
tomorrow. Okay, we'll be back. We've got Golden Barber, $10. Arch, don't run from the truth. Good job, man. Don't run from the truth. Good job, man. Thank you. No, I actually really enjoyed it. And the best thing is, Clive, we don't have to have more watches to have more enjoyment from the hobby. You don't get more fun. One thing about Blue Shirt Buddha on his birthday, he taught me, you don't need more to have more fun in the hobby.
That is true.
In fact, having less can often make you even more enthusiastic. And I remember I really said to him, why did you sell the Explorers? Why? And he was very philosophical about it. It was never an issue. It was never a problem. It was never an issue. And you got to respect the guy for that. So
super chat.
Okay, another super chat. Angelic Slayer, $3. Fantastic show. Much respect, Arch, Rancher, and Doc. Thank you, Angelic. And Angelic, thank you for your kind words. I love you, man. You're a good guy. Okay, guys.
Hey,
link up.
Consider this. I think
Yes,
that
sir.
in terms of the algorithm, there's some advantage to going over the 3-hour mark compared to being just under it. Just saying.
Who gives a fuck? You know what?
Yeah, okay, good summation. My thoughts exactly.
Can I say that I'm surprised?
I don't think
because sometimes when I'm looking for the show, it doesn't come up in my feed, even though I know it has to be there somewhere. It doesn't come up, and I have to pull it up manually.
I'm gonna link.
It's because we don't
See
get
you later,
enough
guys.
people doing the thumb up.